I just noticed an old character on here, Reed Bandersnatch. That's a good name.
Yeah. Fast
He was one of the
Warlock.
originals.
Yeah. He was fun.
He was the original who stayed the longest after a barrel.
Right. I mean, there's Beryl, and then there's everyone else.
Well, no, Reed was here a long time. He was here into the third chapter. And Anna Kate joined pretty early. She wasn't one of the originals, but she joined pretty early. So she's been here probably longer than Reed now that Reed left.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Test.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Who am I missing from Roll20?
It's me.
It's
I'm trying
Beryl.
to get my computer to cooperate as usual.
It's
fine.
Beryl.
My computer hates Roll20.
Well, everyone hates Roll20, except the only problem is there's the best alternative to Roll20 is Roll20.
I like aspects of it. It has qualities that are great, but it also, has a lot of and it.
I actually really like Roll20. It's charming, I'll say that.
I tried Arkenforge.
I mean, for stuff like this, everything's gonna have flaws. It's just a question of which flaws are most objectionable to you.
I will say, for a platform that's supposed to be for, like, pretty much any system, it does pretty good.
Yeah. I think also there's such a big learning curve with each of these systems. Like, I've been on Roll20 long enough now that I know it really well. And I like that I'm able to create abilities and items and things in my character sheets and do custom programming and macros. And I like that. The problem is, for me, is that it just bogs down my computer. No matter which computer I'm using, no matter which browser I'm using, it just everything slows down to a crawl, and like 80% of my CPU is like in. And I'm not doing. I put Discord on my phone and use cellular sometimes just to make sure that like it's not bad,
I haven't run into a bandwidth issue with Roll20. I just most of the time, every once in a while, Roll20 will just be like, "We don't know, we're gonna have a hiccup."
I haven't had too many issues since switching to Firefox. I think Opera is still the best. I still record the games on Opera, but
I jump around. I keep trying to see which one's better. I opened up Firefox today, but I was using Opera last week, so
I wonder if it's an Apple thing. If like Roll20 just doesn't like Apple.
See, I run like just a really slim Chrome, and it seems
Chrome always runs, like even when I'm not running Roll20, when I just have a bunch of browser tabs open or something, I've noticed that Chrome uses up a little more.
Mind you can get Chrome that is really full, like real easy, and all those extensions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't used Chrome for a while. It started lagging really bad at one point, so I just switched over and never went back. I used to use Chrome for Roll20.
Yeah. Cat, stop it. We have an extra player. His name is Yam.
Oh.
Hi, Yam.
He probably really wants to roll dice or something. I'm not sure.
So Titus, I believe it is your scribe day, if that's okay with you.
sounds good.
And if we're ready to get going, I believe, Sim, you were the previous scribe, if you want to give us a quick recap of last week.
Indeed. Well, last week we set off just having encountered the second half-ish of the giant party we were tracking, and hostilities opened up pretty straight away. They had seized the high ground on this crazy hilly region and were bombarding us with rocks, so I cast Fly, and Vlad made a fancy electric fence, and Titus, straight up charged the mound, which inspired some of the giants to jump straight down onto Titus, and the rest to sort of file back down the hill to come around at us from both sides. That filing through the narrow channel created by the hilly areas made it a good time for Vlad to spray serious magic, showing that he is in fact more scared of giants than chaos, at least sometimes. And also for Beryl to lay down some AoE, which did a pretty good job with all the hill giants, who were in fact too dumb for good tactics for the most part. We took some hits, which were devastatingly large, as giant hits tend to be, but the fight was more or less salvageable until eventually Titus, in fact, did prove that he does not, in fact, have enough hit points to go, 4-1 against a bunch of giants. He went down.
It was a good effort.
Yeah, it was valiant.
hustle.
It's
Good
everything
hustle,
everything
Titus.
you
Good
want out of a frontliner, but there's only so much in the tank. Beryl attempted to get into the mix and was hurled away, but she got back in there in scorpion form, and Zalafane actually managed to get into position with enough of his buffs up that he was, Cuisinarting through a bunch of hill giants as well by the end of it. And things were pretty well wrapped up, with Vlad only slightly cornered and mangled. And Titus, only down for the third time, which was okay. And then after our suitably impressive performance, our hired ranger and rescued hunter came up to the top of the hill with us to see if there were survivors, of which there was one from the Hunters Guild. We managed to revive him, and we looked around, and our hunter friend, Adrian maybe, I forget his name, pointed out that the particularly leadery-looking, scary-looking fire giant, heavily armored with 2 shields, had not made an appearance anywhere in the fight, and wasn't anywhere in sight. Did a little looking around, and found that there wasn't anything interesting right here, just a hill that they were using, because giants like to take breaks on hills. And there were tracks showing that the leader giant, and maybe others, maybe just the leader, had pieced out some time ago heading towards the Dwarven Fortress, which makes sense given the supply cache of crates we'd found at the first giant fight. We were in no shape to actually pursue giants, though, and since we felt like we had a good sense of its destination, we asked the hunters for help in locating a place to rest nearby. The hunters took us to an isolated grotto near a waterfall, very picturesque, and then actually took their leave, because they wanted to get back to Daybreak and not be in danger of being chewed on by giants anymore, and we let them go. We took a brief rest to see how patched up we could get ourselves, and we're trying to decide between heading back to Daybreak now or pursuing the giant, with the captives either eaten or destroyed or rescued. We felt less urgency about going after the giants, but there is maybe some advantage to momentum. And after that rest is where we broke session.
All right. Thank you for that
So-
recap. Yeah.
Oh, also,
we can-
Titus is still dragging around a poor traumatized rabbit, so
Poor rabbit.
I'm pretty we gotta keep that away from the wyvern, I think. So.
That's right. Titus's bunny.
Did you say that we successfully completed a long rest,
We completed a short rest.
a short rest? Okay, that makes sense. All right.
Yep.
Yes. Let's see. It is the 7th of winter at 2:10 p.m., 11:58. And yes, I believe you did just complete a short rest, and you were talking about whether you were going to go back to Daybreak, which was kind of the original reason you came here, or try to pursue this giant. Because I think you were going to Daybreak to look for a trainer, right?
Yes, at this point we have enough goodwill with the Hunters Guild that we could probably go to Daybreak, hire a hunter, and peace out, but Daybreak does not necessarily seem particularly well equipped to deal with whatever weirdness this giant is up to, so
Yeah.
how we feel like being is the question.
You never know if the trail will go cold in the time it takes you to go to Daybreak, so it's kind of you gotta decide what you want to do.
At this point, are we sure that we have accounted for all of the hunters that were kidnapped?
I thought we
hard to
did.
tell.
The hunters seemed unconcerned. The ones that
So-
would go back to Daybreak.
Yeah, they had said they had reported that the other ones were killed, and only the 2 had survived. Adrian and the unidentified one that was saved. I don't think he gave you his name.
Yeah, we didn't ask, he didn't give it.
Yeah. So
So at least there's no urgency because they may have other captives.
Yes, there's no individual lives immediately at stake.
Yeah, it seems like only that one giant had survived. Whoever it was.
Well, one thing that to ponder here is that the Rangers, I have dealt with the Rangers, and some of them are very good at killing giants. Like that is like their specialty is to kill giants. The hunters may have someone who is very good. May have a group of people specific to kill giants, but they just weren't here. So
Yeah, my impression of Hunters Guild is not that they are. Perhaps they do, but hunting is not the kind of fighting we do, and for a giant that is, wearing notably tremendous armor and carrying 2 shields, it may be more fighting than hunting.
yeah, well, that's very true. I just don't like fighting giants.
I am not arguing in favor of hunting down this giant. I am just saying that deciding to leave Daybreak to its own devices, we cannot be assured that they will be alright. It is not necessarily our responsibility to make sure they will be alright, but if that is your concern, I would advise against leaving.
Well, I mean, let us see. Let us talk to the conscience of our party. Beryl, what do you want to do?
All of the tracking, I can't remember, was it Beryl who did the survival checks to track this giant? Or was it someone else?
I think it was you, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
If we're sure there's only one giant, maybe Tribe should try to cut off before giant gets back to mountain home.
I mean, if it was, if it's just him, could we race ahead? Huh?
It is a question of if we are fast enough.
Yeah. Let us ask the hunter who was here last. When he last saw him. Pardon me, hunter man. I forgot your name. My apologies. When was the last time you saw the giant with the 2 shield thing?
Both the hunters left. Who are you talking to?
Oh crap!
Obviously, we're not fast
I
enough.
don't remember what they said, so I'm like, I don't remember.
It said that the fire giant with the notable armor was more formidable than the fire giants we saw than regular fire giant. Seemed to be the leader. Seemed to be...
So, he had said that the one with 2 shields left, I believe, shortly after the 2 groups separated.
Oh, so been a while.
Yeah, so he's been moving for a bit.
Indeed, we would have to make very good time to catch up to him. Perhaps we can.
Ooh.
Certainly, if we are planning to kill him, there is some advantage to taking him in the woods, away from fortified position and allies.
Do we have like a flying mount thing where we can go really fast? Actually, we'd have to track him. We would have to track him though, so we would.
Yeah.
We don't know. That wouldn't work.
Beryl could move one person, but
I mean,
be moving a
we
bit
still have
slow.
to go slow and find out where his trail is, and that would be very
Unless
slow.
we
We
want-
wouldn't be able to get in front of him.
We could simply guess that he is heading to Fortress and attempt to get there before the giant arrives. If we assume.
Do we
he's
know
heading to
where
Fortress.
Do we know where he's going?
yeah. But if Tribe go too close to Fortress, maybe other giants come out and find Tribe.
Indeed, perhaps there are other giants there. Indeed. We
And-
strongly
and-
suspect he is headed to the Old Dwarven Fortress in the area.
Yeah. And if giants are living in Old Dwarven Fortress, then there will be hunting parties or parties coming and going, maybe that Tribe possibly encounter unexpectedly.
It might
Beryl
be
I mean,
would
we
like-
are
better
doing
if we
much
Beryl
do.
would
better,
like to.
but
Beryl would
ooh.
like to catch single nesty big giant, but if well ahead, if has big head start, Tribe probably safer to finish business in Daybreak, continue to Zorik, and keep looking for clues on what maybe is happening with all these giants.
Well, if we head to Dezoric, we may be outside the range of the activities. We will be closer to our destination, and
But we will still be walking next to the mountain range. If more giants come out, then we know that bad things happen.
Well, what is it about walking? How far is it to Dezoric from here? Because if it is more than 2 days, it will be.
Can you teleport? Because that would be scary, but it would be good on our souls. So
I'm just saying, if it is more than 2 days between here and Dezoric, it is still faster to plane shift again.
oof, yeah.
It is a day per square, so it's definitely more than 2 days.
Wow.
Indeed. So, my thinking is simply that if we are finished business in daybreak, then we can head much closer to our destination, much more expediently. It takes 2 days to, plane shift over to our citadel and then back, but that is my preferred method for traveling to places we have not been.
That sounds good.
I think, we don't need to spend a bunch of time in Daybreak if we have no other reason to be there, but initially our reason for stopping in Daybreak was to hire a trainer from the Hunters Guild.
Indeed.
Yes. Which is totally important. I think that should be our priority.
Very well, then let us return to Daybreak. If they importune us to deal with giants and they can offer us something of interest, then perhaps we take them up on it, but there is no reason to delay ourselves then.
And they may have more information at this point. They may very well know what's going on because they have hunters out in the field. So
I do not know how mercenary these hunters are. There is some chance that we have lost small opportunity by allowing the hunters to return. The guild may, knowing that we desire something of them, insist that we solve their problem for them before they will hire out an appropriate trainer. But we will see what we will see when we go. Let us go.
All right. So, yeah.
Are we walking back to Daybreak, or would you like Beryl to take Tribe to Tree Friend?
Oh.
Do you have a tree friend in Daybreak?
We weren't that close to Daybreak. We were close to that hunter.
Yeah, you teleported in here.
Like an hour or two through the woods, maybe.
Oh, okay.
So you can save us some walking by teleporting, but not that much.
Yeah. I thought we were like a day out of Daybreak.
That's what we teleported there and never went down to the city because we
actually I don't remember. I didn't write that down. Actually,
we didn't know.
Sounds right.
We've never been out here, so we were guessing. But yeah, the plane shift is not super accurate. So
yeah. So you think it'll take between a day and 2 days to get to Daybreak? Who wants to lead the expedition? Up to 2 of you can.
You mean survival?
Yeah, it would be survival checks.
Yeah, then Beryl.
Also, I think I'm getting that echo from you again, Zalafe. Oh, we were having last week.
Oh.
Or at least some people were saying it, right?
Yeah, it's weird. I can hear a little bit of echo. It's not like debilitating like it was.
I'm not noticing. I mean, I hear background noise, but.
Alright. So.
I will make a tree friend where we camp, just in case we need to return to the scene of the crime for the crates or bring anybody back here or anything like that.
Yeah, so the waterfall grotto gets a tree, and our point of arrival gets a tree. Great.
Alright, so you're...
awesome.
So yeah, just make a note that you make a tree friend in the forest here.
I'll have to start a new tab of just
During that
Beryl's tree friends.
If you, I was gonna say you can make a mark on the map if you want as well.
Oh, okay.
You could write on the map there.
I made some tree friends in Shadowfell as well. So maybe it'd be better if I start recording them like in a column somewhere on the inventory or something.
Yeah, however you want to do it, whatever's easiest.
I need an icon for tree friend, like a happy smiling tree.
Just a little like emoji or something of the tree.
Tree smile.
What were you saying, Titus?
I was just gonna ask if during that short rest I could have slipped into the armor of etherealness.
Yeah, you can attune to it. That's fine. Alright. So give me up to 2 survival checks.
I don't think we need a second one, guys.
I mean, I potentially could roll as low as 14, so feel free to assist me whenever we're tracking. There are going to be those times where Beryl's not going to roll that well.
All right. so it's a pretty quiet journey. You managed to get to daybreak in 1 day of travel. So go ahead and minus the rations for the day.
There's my. Did it work? There.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a little
there's my
tree.
there's my tree friend.
All right.
I wasn't sure if the emojis would work in the text box, but they do.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that.
I'll put it to the map layer even. There.
Perfect.
That's awesome.
All right. So you would arrive on the 8th of winter. I'll say at around 4 in the afternoon. Entering daybreak. I don't have a map of daybreak yet, but I'll say you are able to get to the Hunters Guild without much issue.
Nice.
Really big, important, central, well-known thing here. So.
Yeah. Question is, do I have the NPC I need? Give me one moment.
And was this kind of like a lumber mill kind of town, wasn't it? Or am I thinking of a different one?
This one, it does have some lumber in it. It also has a couple of small farms nearby. Don't have the character I wanted. Sorry, give me one moment.
You're all good.
Thought I ported it over, but no, I'm not seeing it.
I'm gonna put a tree friend at Tyvanis and at Char as well, because those are the other ones I've done on this plane.
Yeah, it's fine. Beryl is creating her network of tree friends.
Yes. Wahaha.
Hey, I mean, I'm wandering around making a network of teleport circles. It makes sense. Anyone who has any kind of capacity will be doing that at this level.
Options.
Yep.
Yes, options.
Alright, I found the NPC I needed. Give me one moment to move her.
And I guess that means we would have long rested on the trip here.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, you would have.
Oh yeah.
You camped overnight, ate food, and long rested.
I will subtract rations from the party inventory, guys.
Thanks.
And if you want me to, I will go into a lengthy time wasting discussion about what food I made for everyone.
Go for it. He's looking up his NPCs.
Oh, I got her. I got her. So you would travel to the guild, where several of the hunters would greet you. Obviously not recognizing you, but they would welcome you, and one of them would ask, what can we do for you?
We are known as Tribe, and we are here with perhaps a somewhat exotic request. I believe Beryl, my friend here, can tell you more.
Oh, yes, we've heard of you. Several of our hunters arrived a little while ago. Well, probably like a day ago, and told us of what happened with the giants. It's good to meet you. Come, I believe our leader would like to speak with you, if that's okay.
That sounds suitable to me.
Sure.
So they would bring you kind of into the yard area where you're not sure if it's a woman or a elven woman or a half-elven woman is talking to Adrian. Adrian would point at the group and say, that's them. And she would smile at you walking over, giving you a bow. She says, welcome to our home, tribe. I am Wavale Thel. She says, I've heard of what you've done for us.
It is I will not say it is a trifle, but it would be a shame to have done less.
She says, you are too modest. I've heard of the giant forces you had to take on, and it did not sound like a trifle.
Yes, indeed. The scavengers will likely eat well for some time. Hopefully it will not cause too much disruption.
She nods and says, "Well, it's good to have you here. I was hoping I'd get to see you and thank you for all you've done. Please, we were actually about to sit down for dinner. Would you join us?"
Oh,
I believe Vlad would strangle me if I said no. So let us join him.
She kind of arches an eyebrow at that comment, but just shrugs and nods. So yeah, you would all kind of sit down with them as they serve up some well-cooked animals they had hunted earlier. Wavale would ask you about the fight with the giants, and I assume you tell her the story.
Sure. Gotta talk yourselves up before asking for a favor.
yes, and Vlad will, and probably Sim too, will provide cantrip minor illusion examples of what was going on.
All right, give me.
I'm more likely to provide maps so that they actually know where where stuff happened. But yeah.
Oh, okay. And I'll ham up the illusion then.
Sim is all about the details.
It's true.
Give
If we're gonna
me
leave, they might have to deal with it. So.
give me a performance or persuasion check as you tell your story. And I'll take up to 2 from the group.
It's not bad.
All right. So yeah, you tell her the story. I assume not leaving out any details.
No, we don't really have anything to hide about the events.
Oh, do you still have those crates?
Oh yeah, they're in the portal.
hid them.
Yeah, we shoved them in the purple hole.
That's right. Okay.
Oh wait, no, we hit.
But,
All right. Did we
but
hide?
I think, didn't we determine that they had dwarven markings on them?
Yes.
They were likely
So-
stolen from a dwarven fortress. Yeah.
Yeah, so we don't think they're from Daybreak, so I don't know whether or not we would like.
Oh, well, yeah, I was just curious because I was trying to remember if you had hid them or if you took them. It sounds like you put them in your portable
I
hole.
thought I put them in the portable hole.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Okay,
'cause
gotcha.
We were
Okay.
taking resources away from the bad guys. I think that's what we
That's
did.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't have. I would have mentioned them because it's still tactical information that they had this kind of supplies. So.
So Wavale listens to your story and nodding, enthralled by the storytelling and the cantrips, as well as her and some of her people studying the maps that Sim shows her. She says, "Do you mind if I see some of these crates that you recovered?"
I'll shrug and say they seem merely like the mundane supplies, but indeed. Titus, would you mind opening the hole?
Or actually, did you mention the markings on them?
Yeah, I think I would have mentioned everything relevant.
So
And I would probably have done a minor illusion of the mark.
So she would say, "Yeah, that sounds like supplies from Fort Grimdor. I wonder if it was one of their caravans that got raided. I wonder
Fort
what the
Grimdor.
giants would want with that. Strange.
Where is Fort Grimdor?
It's kind of like a dwarven halfway fort in the mountains. It's between it's between the Teruvian Empire and the Drogoth Empire. A lot of caravans that move between the two go through Grimdor. It's a very secure fort. Or go ahead.
Perhaps the giants took it.
Can mark it for us on tribe map?
Yeah, she says, sure. She says, I hope the giants didn't take it. That's a pretty impressive, impregnable fort. But I guess you never know.
You have unusually powerful giants, rallying different kinds of giants to fight
Oh,
together.
that would be
Something
bad.
unusual is certainly happening.
Oh dear.
She says,
And where
it's
does-
the... Or go ahead.
And where is old dwarven mountain place that giants live now?
Old giant mountain place?
Weren't we told that the shield the dreadnought the fire giant dreadnought like was heading towards someplace in the mountains that was like a dwarven ruin or something?
Who told you that?
Hunter says
The
so.
hunter?
I thought that's what
The hunter guy who was the captured dude?
He... So he probably... So that wasn't about Grimdor. That was about...
Right. I was asking if it was a different place, whether or not they know where on the map
Yeah.
roughly it would be. I guess. Yeah. Sorry.
Oh,
Right.
so
Yeah, he said ruins, not an active fortress, but it seemed like the leader was heading towards ruins.
so that is known. He says, I believe you're speaking, or she says, I believe you're speaking of Roa Halls. It's where many of the fire giants are rumored to be staying right now. The old Tharian ruin deep in the mountains. We don't have the location of it because our people don't generally move around those areas. You'd probably want to go to Dezoric, as they're a little bit closer to where that is. There might be some trackers there that can give you directions. But why would you want to go there?
We have
Oh, the big bad guy who caused all this trouble was going there, so it was a thought.
Oh. Yeah, my apologies. I don't have a map to get there. There might be someone at Fort Grimdor who has maps to Roa Halls, assuming it hasn't been taken by giants.
Is passage to Fort easy or?
There is a direct road there, she says. Most people coming from the Dwarven Empire go through Grimdor to Dezoric. There's a lesser used path that our people sometimes take that goes along the river. It's not a main road, but it's definitely a path you can follow into the mountains. It's a little treacherous, but if you can climb it, it'll get you to Grimdor in some time.
Oh, if the giants did take the Grimdor fort, would the dwarves want to fix that? I assume because that's their passageway, correct?
She says, "Yeah, it's a pretty big halfway point between the two empires." And actually, do any of you have history?
Zalafane!
You might know something here.
You're the only historian. None of us care about culture.
I'm not from here. I don't.
Zalafane will adjust his glasses. Yeah, so you would...
Actually,
Yeah, let me tell you. So during the emergence back after the last cataclysm, the beginning peoples of the Teruvian and I just said their names. Drogoth empires were not getting along so well, and it was a bit of a war that happened between the two empires. Grimdor was a major point of interest that the dwarves used during the war. But at this point, there's obviously there's friendship between the two empires, and it's now just kind of run by I want to say the great-grandson of the general who kept it back then is now using it as sort of like like an inn slash roadside, like a roadside rest area. From what you know, it is pretty well defended, so it would be tough for even giants to take it. Like, they still have guards there and everything, and the walls are pretty sturdy.
I can't imagine dwarves building fortifications and half-assing it.
No, dwarves don't half-ass anything. So I assume you would talk about that a little.
Well, it seems as though we are likely to have to traffic with these dwarves in any case, since we are looking for dwarven ruins. They are more likely to have relevant knowledge.
I thought we were looking for dwarven ruins over in this area, like over in here.
Well, more like over in the mountain ranges over here.
Yeah.
Indeed.
I don't point exactly to where we're going. It was kind of like.
I see. Well, if we want to go, well, in any case, if we want to make contact with dwarves in the area, seems like we could do worse than going to the fortress. But we could also head to Dezoric first.
Oh, you mean like take some dwarves with us to? Oh, that would be interesting if they would want to go.
What? No, I am just asserting that whatever we were able to find out about the ruins we are seeking to traverse, there is likely to be more information among dwarves who have been living here for centuries than in the Taiwanese libraries. So,
It is
Mhm.
possible, Wavale says. And if you return their crates, they'll probably be very thankful. They might be willing to give you some information.
indeed. So that is an option, or we can merely head to the Zorik and continue with our plan. Again, travel is fairly easy for us now, so I don't hesitate to change plans rather swiftly, so long as we are not likely to be detained for a long time.
Oh, yes. But I thought we were trying to go, well, that's, I don't know what to do. What do you guys, do you guys think we should go talk to the dwarves first or just head into the mountains after we go to the Zorik?
I would think we'd want to talk to the dwarves because it's my understanding. I did study a little bit about dwarves at the monastery, and I speak dwarvish. It's my understanding that their caves can be rather complex, labyrinthine,
And
And-
trappy.
and any information we can get in advance would probably benefit us.
Indeed, most of the information we have is things we would like to know after traversing Dwarven ruins, but we are intending to delve through Dwarven ruins with very little information about the ruins themselves, so...
And who knows? Maybe we can find a dwarven scholar that wants to open the door for us. That'd be great, right? Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
nice, yes.
We have to go
But,
into the
anyway.
giant infested mountains, aren't we? We totally are. God damn
it-
it.
Beryl,
likely.
Beryl thinks making more friends always good for tribe. Beryl also wants to talk to dwarves about Princess Drigda.
Oh, right. I was going to ask you about your princess. Have you spoken with her recently?
She never talks back.
Alright, well, it looks like we have business with the dwarves. Then I'm sorry, Wavale, to have sort of let our conversation drift to all the things we intend to do after we depart. But we do have some business to conclude with you here.
She would put her hand up and say, "It is quite all right, my friends. We are very grateful for all you've done for us. And if you need to stay someplace for a couple of days in Daybreak, we offer our lodge as a shelter."
Your offer is greatly appreciated, but I believe we will be making some haste to see this fortress of the dwarves. But before we leave, the whole reason we came here and managed to be so
Yes,
fortunate...
we hear you're world famous for this. So,
Yes, Beryl is looking for some assistance with her companion here.
Yes, yes. And she'll I assume, let's see. What is the date we're at? Look here. The 7th. Okay. So we're at she's still only 18 days old. Okay, so Celadine, the little wyvern, is going to be on Beryl's head or something, and so Beryl will say, Beryl has new baby. Beryl is mother of wyvern, but Beryl needs help with training, and all Teruvia say Hunter Guild best place to find exotic animal trainers. So tribe here to hire trainer to travel with tribe and take care of Celadine whenever tribe in danger.
And as you may have surmised, the sort of travels we undertake are quite extensive travels, and the dangers we face are equally extensive, at least some of the time.
Is okay for trainer to hide or stay safe while tribe in trouble, and Beryl would want trainer to take care of Celadine if something happened to tribe.
So
but they would get to see many places, new places. So hey,
she says, "I was going to ask you about your little wyvern there. Would you come with me for a moment? I have something I'd like to show you."
Just Beryl or everybody?
Your friends can come as well.
Okay.
sure.
So she would lead you out back into an area where you would see several dire wolves that are kind of hanging out with some of the hunters there. It looks like this is maybe some kind of animal sanctuary. But leading you past them into kind of a rocky back area, there is a fairly large wyvern resting in a nest that
Oh.
Wavale will walk up to and will kind of give it pets, which the wyvern happily will take and make some noises at her. She says, I wanted you to meet Rest, my little one.
Rest.
She nods.
Beryl very happy to meet Rest. Can Beryl pet Rest?
Wavale will pet the wyvern behind the ear as it kind of moves its head sideways, and she will point at you and motion for you to come over.
Beryl will go over. How big is this wyvern?
This one is quite a bit bigger. It's not an adult, but it's probably like maybe juvenile, like a younger
Okay.
wyvern. It observes you as you walk forward. Its tail kind of instinctively moving back and forth, but doesn't do anything threatening.
So yeah, I'll pat her snout, but not be too quick or
Give me an
do too much. Yeah.
animal handling check.
Yeah, please don't roll low.
I don't think she can.
Yeah, she's got
I mean, well,
pretty
I
good.
can't roll bad. I mean, I could have a mediocre roll, but I can't roll bad.
So the wyvern will maybe be a little nervous at first, but knowing what you're doing, you kind of move in ways that keep it at ease, and it will happily get little scratches from you.
I'll like baby talk to it in like Draconic, like the way we talk to our dogs and stuff.
She says, "Oh, she likes you."
Aw. Beryl grins big. Her teeth are all showing.
She says, "We train, or we've trained several wyverns. We've been approached by richer people who wish to have them as pets, which we advise against, but we do sometimes do it for them, and they have their own people to take care of them. So yeah, we'd be happy to train your wyvern. We don't usually train on the roads. We like to have them close where we can keep them fed correctly and in a safe environment. It just makes it easier."
Well, Beryl will be gone long time most likely, and Beryl wants to be there for training and getting to know and
Meryl is
being a good companion. Strong
it
bond.
wants to be a good mother. Yes.
and Beryl does not intend for Wyvern to participate in any battles, but just travel with Tribe and have Trainer not only to help with training, but also to help Celadine stay safe while Tribe possibly in any kind of conflict.
She says, "Will your journeys take you to the Roic Halls?"
Not right away, but this is Tribe's plan, yes, to eventually get to Roic Halls.
Is it? I do not know if that is. Are those the relevant ruins that we were looking for? I do not remember the rest of our research.
Did we get that name from our research in Tyvanus? Because I feel like it might have been. It was said today, but I don't know if we'd heard it before.
I believe you were just heading to Dazor to get more information. There were people there you were trying to get in touch with.
Well, I remember Sim, and I think maybe even Anna Kate as well, got information in Tyvanus that
It was
So our information was pretty general, just that there are dwarven ruins that can lead to an underpassage to where we're trying to get to.
I did the research. I found there are. Crap. I wrote it down somewhere. I'll look it up in a minute. There are at least 2 entrances that we could take. One of them is through an adult dragon's den.
Ancient dragon.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Ha. My bad. Ancient dragon's den. And the other one is through Dwarven Ruin.
Yeah.
That would be.
If for some reason we decided the Dwarven Ruin was the better choice, I don't know why, but
yeah, it doesn't sound better to me, but okay.
I think that we thought that but anyway, back to the point is like we had all these different clues, but we didn't know. I don't think we knew the name before. Is that right?
Yeah, I believe you were going to find a guide in Dazoric to take you, depending on what you chose, either to the Ancient Dragon Way or the Heroic Halls Way. Because they had, you had heard Dazoric has some guides that know
Gotcha.
those mountains.
So tribe has stops to make before going to Deep in Mountains, and tribe understands if trainer get to point with tribe that trainer no longer willing to follow, and depending on danger and tribe plans, Beryl would make decision then whether to send Saladin to safety with Hunter with trainer, or to continue training Saladin on Beryl's own alone. So tribe understand if some of tribe's uncertainties and adventures would change contracts, but tribe happy to pay well for good strong trainer with lots of experience for as long as trainer willing to travel.
So she continues to pet Rest as she kind of thinks, and she says, what sort of things are you looking to train the Wyvern to do? Is this to be a pet, something that you'd ride, something that would fight alongside you?
Beryl does not want to train specific for combat, but Beryl does want to train as mount, and trying to find the list you and I were talking about.
She says, well, that would make it a little easier. Training a Wyvern to be a co-combatant takes a little bit more work, but
So
just training it as something you could ride and something
Sure,
that
I
is
went-
or go ahead.
So, yes, train as reliable mount, but also who faithful to Beryl, but also follow Beryl instructions if Beryl needs Wyvern to carry others in times of need, and pertinent commands for important situations. In case Wyvern in danger can react well, but not overreact in times when Wyvern should not harm others. Lots of commands like that.
Well, that's a little bit easier to train than as a combatant. I have a few people in mind who could do this. I have to see if they're willing to journey rather than do it here. So let me talk to them. If you stay the night at least, I can have you an answer by morning. And they can, I can bring you prices depending on what they say.
That would be wonderful. After all, this sort of legwork would be difficult for us to do, and much risk of giving offense, perhaps.
What time of day is it now?
Yeah, it's probably about 6.
Yeah, we're in the
Sorry,
evening.
it
We
was
had
evening
dinner.
meal, wasn't it? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you just ate dinner.
Yeah, I found the passage from our previous conversation. So there was kind of the list of she wants to do commands in Draconic and like that kind of prepare the Wyvern for situations that like she will, sit and stay and not bite when we're in civilization and Beryl doesn't want her to, but that she would possibly know commands to sting or bite or claw in extreme circumstances if Beryl commands her, But again, I'm not planning to roll initiative for her or take her into combat.
Well, Lavale would say most wyverns have a natural instinct to defend themselves if something attacks them. You probably don't have to worry about that. The trick is teaching them not to defend themselves against a random villager that walked too close.
Yeah, this is important.
So, like I said, let me get some information for you, and I'll tell you tomorrow.
Thank you for help. Sorry, Beryl not articulate well.
Oh, you did fine, little one. Don't worry. She
Nice
smiles.
to meet you, Rest.
It screeches at you.
Saladin screeches back.
Both screech at each other.
Like a tiny little like shrill
Little baby screech, baby wyvern. All right, so it's kind of late in the day for a downtime activity. So I was just going to pass time till tomorrow unless any of you want to do anything.
I'll make a true friend.
Did we spend the night getting here, or we get here in one day?
We got here in a day.
Well, you camped on the road, but yeah.
Yeah.
So there was a full rest on the road, so you would have dropped a level of exhaustion.
It was like a day and a half with a long rest in there, sort of. Or a day and change with a long rest in there.
Yeah. I'll say you don't have to worry about expenses for today and Daybreak. The guild takes care of that.
Nice.
To thank you for what you've done. Unfortunately, they do have to still rebuild their outpost, but at least you got 2 of their people back safe. So yeah, does anyone want to do anything, or shall I just pass time?
Sure. Actually, this is RP mostly. It'll count as like buying rations. I just want to see what I would go to their market because they hunt things fresh and see if they have any meat that would be good for the road.
Sure. So Wabale would introduce you to their quartermaster, who kind of takes care of their supplies, and yeah, they would be willing to sell you stuff at book price.
All right, that's cool.
If you want to buy
I'll
rations.
I'm just RPing buying like fresh meat.
So fresh meat, normal. If you're buying normal rations, those will only last for up to 2 days. Just FYI.
Yeah. I just want enough for the next 2 days to make stuff that's better than our like long-term preserved crap. So.
All right, fair enough. All right.
I'll look up the price here real quick. I'll mark it off my character sheet. It's fine.
So the evening would pass. It is now the 9th of winter. Another day passes. 9 a.m. What do you all want to do?
I don't think I have any business today except letting Beryl wrap up her things and then plane shifting us to our sanctuary.
Yeah, I'd be like super eager, like, like everyone's taking too long getting ready. Let's go get back to the guild hall to see what Wabale found for us. What Wabale?
Well, she actually lives here too, so you're kind of just waiting for her to get back to your rooms.
Okay. Gotcha.
What was I looking for? Oh, what are you gonna do with the current trainer that's with you? Gajira.
Yeah, have we paid him? Can't remember.
Kill him. He knows too much. Kill him.
I thought we were offering him something, and not just to train, but to do something else. What the fuck were we?
I don't remember.
I don't remember. I didn't write that part
I
down.
remember that he didn't want to go beyond Daybreak, but we ended up there in the forest with giants anyway. After the
yeah. He was happy that none of them got past you and killed him.
Oh, that's right. He was just tagging along to get to Daybreak.
I will give him extra hazard pay.
All right.
For having kept Paladin out of the fight.
So yeah, I'll say at this point he's gonna leave. How much extra hazard pay are you giving him?
I don't remember what he charged us. Is a few hundred reasonable? Would that be like something that he would?
I think that would be excessive. Actually, I don't even think we gave him a free ride.
Yeah, did we mark that on the information sheet by any chance under?
Oh, good point. Let me
downtime activity.
I might have.
I mean, a 10 to 20% tip is great, but like
Gajira.
Buy a house money is a bit.
Downtime activities, maybe.
Well, I see it under.
War winter, but it doesn't say anything about how much.
All right, so I'm going to assume he didn't get his payment yet then. So I'll say...
Oh, he's been with us for like 3 or 4 days, plus some extreme hazard pay.
Yeah, I'll say, let's see. He asks for...
I want to give him enough that he'll be grateful and think of us fondly and speak well of us should we ever encounter in the future.
So he'll...
Keep his mouth shut.
Did he witness something?
You never saw me.
I don't think so.
That's right. I forgot about that part.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you were wanted. That's right. I forgot about that. Anna Kate, public enemy number 1 in Tyvanus. He says, none of my business. Yeah, you would just ask for 125 gold for the time he spent training.
And Beryl doesn't have that, so guys, I am taking that out of the.
Yeah, that's
Oh
fine.
yeah,
An object.
no problem.
Everyone
Beryl
loves
doesn't
the
carry
liver.
very much herself.
Communist.
And pay him in a gold bar. That would be funny.
Oh my god.
No, I'm gonna pay.
That would
him
be 2
coins
gold
so that he
bars.
can spend them on the way home.
2 gold bars.
Hey,
Yeah.
he'll happily take 2 gold bars if you don't want
All
to give
right,
him
I'll give you 2
125.
gold bars then.
Oh, yeah, sure, he'll take that. It's
I
200
mean,
gold.
unless someone stops Beryl,
Okay.
she's like,
Oh,
okay, whatever you
whatever.
want.
Pay him well. Whatever. I don't care.
All right,
No, we need hush money for Anna Kate's sake.
Yeah.
Yes,
Right.
make good friends so that will look out for you because they think you'll pay them later
Yeah.
if you did something for us.
He actually came here to meet one of his associates at the
Yeah, I felt like
Hunters
I
Guild.
remembered
So
that he was heading this way anyway.
Yeah.
And we weren't
Yeah.
like like abandoning him like months
Yeah.
travel north or anything.
Yeah.
all right.
So that would have been hilarious, but no.
So well, Vale will meet you in the morning. She says, "I have one person who is willing to travel with you. He says that the Wyvern might be too young to teach for mount purposes, but he can definitely teach it to be well behaved. And
Beryl knows we'll be a long time before we can ride.
he probably doesn't want to go beyond Dazoric into the mountains.
Oh.
Unless you can guarantee him safe passage somehow, like back from... He definitely doesn't want to go into Roic Halls. He suggests that you don't bring the Wyvern in there, but obviously you're going to do what you're going to do. So if you do take him beyond Dazoric, he would need a guide to get back there after you go into Roic Halls.
Okay.
That would be his
Would
ask.
we, because going into the mountains to go to the place we're going to go would be super dangerous. Should we leave the Wyvern and the Zoric while we travel?
Here is a question. Do you have arcane teleportation circle somewhere in Daybreak? That would make getting back here at least simple enough.
Says, no, this town isn't traveled enough for that sort of thing. But if you want to leave the Wyvern here, that would be fine with us. We could definitely
No.
train it. Okay.
No.
Tribe will be traveling long time to Zoric, and Tribe talking about visiting Grimdor, and Beryl wants to be with Wyvern as much as possible. Even if Tribe decide not to take Wyvern into Mountain, is long time before Tribe ready to enter Mountain.
So then, yeah.
Question. Does
Yeah.
the Zoric have a ritual circle for teleportation?
One of the families there might, she says. I know that they're pretty high up on the Teruvian Empire family lists. Yeah, one of the yeah.
Right.
So they might have a private teleportation circle. I don't know, honestly. I don't do much business with the Zoric.
Well,
So Beryl would like to hire Master Trainer, even if Master Trainer may be not able to stay with Tribe forever. Beryl want to give Wyvern as much training from very beginning as possible, and want to learn. Beryl also want to learn from Trainer while working with Wyvern. Tribe traveling to Dazoric, and Beryl thinks Tribe now considering visiting Grimdor. So there will be some travel and some time before Tribe moving on to other things.
Not as such. My intention was to traverse these distances using plane shift, so 2 days at most to any destination. Well, 4 days perhaps.
Well,
Beryl
the
Beryl makes a little snarly face because she's like, I don't know. She wants to convince this trader to come with us.
But it also means if there is question of wanting to return, we can always return, and again, no more than a few days.
Yeah, so and Beryl
They-
can make
they-
fast return too now that Beryl knows Daybreak trees.
all right, so the trainer would want 20 gold pieces a day for training.
No problem.
Okay. So basically it's 100 gold a week.
All right.
All right. So she would introduce you to character
You're
who
next,
I'm
NPC.
not randomly generating right now.
I hope he has an awesome beard.
Mm,
AI generated with 3 eyes. That'll be good. They're a mutant.
Awesome beard.
Her name is Thala.
She can still have an awesome beard.
So she will cautiously approach your little wyvern with some tasty treats she has ready. Obviously, she does a lot of wyvern training, And your wyvern seems to take a... Well, let me roll for that, actually.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah. Your wyvern definitely takes a liking to her as she starts to
Yay.
pet it and give it treats. She says, I think we're going to get along just fine.
Beryl like grins really big. Her pointy little teeth are all on display. She starts talking excitedly all about like any little quirks and personality that Celadine has displayed so far, and asking like training questions and what is your name, trainer?
Thala.
Sorry, what did you say?
Her name is Thala. Thaala.
Thala.
Does Thala know Draconic?
She says, I do, in Draconic.
Ah!
Oh, Beryl very excited because Beryl wants to teach commands in Draconic. So this is wonderful. Good fit.
She says, I am a big fan of dragons and wyverns. I specialize in training them.
Beryl is dragonkin.
I know, little one. It's good to meet you. And she gives you a treat. Tasty.
Absolutely, Beryl eats it. Yeah.
He's treating you too.
And the journey begins.
And
I
it
hope
begins.
you are comfortable with planar travel. I can assure you it is safer than walking across wilderness.
She says, wait, what? What? Planar travel? What's that?
I sometimes uses shortcuts instead of traveling long time.
I assumed it would be walking along the road. What's this planar travel?
There will be
It's like
walking along the
teleport.
road because the teleportation does not. Well, for one thing, even if it were possible, it would be rude simply to appear in the middle of a town. But much of the distance is covered by use of teleportation magics, which I have had good fortune to acquire.
She seems a little nervous. She says, I'm not too familiar with magic, but you all seem like a trustworthy sort.
You can hold my hand. It'll be fine.
She gives you a treat.
Indeed, holding hands,
Just
or at
kidding.
least being in some kind of contact, is requisite to casting the spell. So if we are all agreed and everyone is ready, I believe we are prepared to depart, unless you have further preparations for travel to make, Thala.
I just need to get a few things if we're leaving now, but I should be ready in a couple of minutes. And she races back towards her little room back there.
What is she? I might have missed it if you said it. Like what type of like a
Yeah, what race is she?
Oh, what race? Oh, I'm not randomly generating that right now.
Why do you want to know? Why does it matter?
I was curious if she was like a
know.
dragonborn because she speaks Draconic.
No reason. No reason.
She is.
He's like, oh wait, I offered to hold her hand. Is she cute?
No.
Um,
I'm married. Shush.
what's this? No, I'll just say she's human. Make it easy. There's something else I was gonna say. Oh well. I'm sure I'll remember it later. Alright, so Thala would come back with her things. I was thinking of making her Yanti, but I don't think they would necessarily know Dragonborn. So yeah, let's just go with human.
Wow.
Part snake person. But yeah, we'll just say she's human.
If she's I mean, Yanti's not a bad choice. Don't they have poison resistance? If you're gonna hang out with like Wyvern, that would probably be.
Yeah, it would make sense to be a wyvern trainer. But now we'll say she is a human, probably several levels of ranger. And other things. Alright, so you are teleporting back to your base.
Well, to Aldrin's Watch, Zalafane and I haven't finished the tuning fork for the Void yet, so we can't actually get straight to the Twilight Sanctuary, but we can go to Aldrin's Watch, and that circle is plugged in. So.
Why are you going to Aldrin's Watch?
Because I can't plane shift directly to the Void. I need a tuning fork for that, and Zalafane and I haven't finished making it yet.
I mean, why aren't you heading to Dazoric or Fort Grimdor?
Yes, but plane shift only allows me to travel to other planes.
Oh, so you gotta go back and forth. Okay.
It always
We
takes
have
me
to
2
do-
days to go somewhere new.
Yeah, two-step process. So,
All
we
right.
plane shift, we then teleport, and then the next day we plane shift.
Back.
There we go.
Dala, just beware. You get used to it, but first couple of times, stomach feel funny.
She seems a little nervous, but just nods.
And Vlad is going to. Actually, I should probably roll for that. I am going to roll to try to be very calm in front of the new person.
5 gold that Glad cries. Any takers?
Fuck.
Mate, why wouldn't you be calm in front of the new person?
Because he's gotten lost during.
No, he just hates.
Oh, okay.
In the
Well, you trying to
Yeah.
show off for this new wyvern trainer?
Well, I don't want her to
Just
be
not break
excessively.
down.
Yeah, he doesn't want her to be excessively scared, but at the same time, Vlad is
Excessively scared.
always nervous when he does this. So
Fair enough.
If I
Alright.
actually had the teleport spell, we could go straight to the Zorik or whatever, but since I am a warlock with a limited spell list and a limited number of spells per day, it takes 2 days for me to get us anywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fair enough.
I would explain. Beryl would explain it all to Thala, like not very, eruditely, but to like tell her all about how it works. Like Sim can go places Tribe hasn't been, but Tribe has to go 2 times. Some Tribe go somewhere from here and then back to where Tribe want to be from there. But
This
sometimes
is,
after Tribe.
Magic
after
is
Tribe-
always so complicated.
But after Tribe
I
has
know,
been
right?
places, then Beryl can go back and is much easier that way.
Well, Thala, let me assure you, magic can be made very simple, but to make it simple requires overwhelming godlike power, and that I have not attained yet. So it is
Put these
complicated for
20
now.
words together to make a sigil, and a sigil.
Yeah. Zalaface starts going off about it.
Very well.
Go ahead and link the spell if you're casting it.
I sure am.
So
Bill,
you're
sorry.
s-
Oh, sorry.
you're standing in the middle of the yard as you start casting plane shift as energy starts to coalesce around all the the hunter. What was their guild called?
Hunter's
Yeah.
Guild.
Yeah, all the Hunters Guild people are just like watching in amazement. With a flash of light, you all disappear.
Yeah, probably they've never seen a 7th level spell before, so yeah.
Reappearing.
I should make my little tree friends on this map.
Yeah. So you, I'm not going to bring up the Aldrin's Watch map unless we need to, but you come into the.
I think pop and then transfer. So
Yeah, it's just wave at the guards, make sure there isn't everything on fire, and then head straight to Twilight Sanctuary.
No, nothing's on fire. In fact, you are now in a cage. As it seems they put up a
Oh,
cage
cage around
around the
oh,
thing.
this is good.
Several of the
very
guards would be at the ready as you appear, as they saw you starting to coalesce there, relaxing visibly as they see at you. They would let you out of the
Good
cage.
job with the cage. This is a
Well, we
brilliant
are
plan.
using the same circle to depart. In any case, is there any news that is urgent or dire? Any emergency to be contacted for?
So the guard would say, no, actually some of the Midnight Pyre people came, and apparently they are experts at protecting these sort of teleportation circles. They're the ones that put the cage up around it.
Wonderful. Well,
It's good.
that
Yeah.
is good.
Good job.
You can let us know. You can let them know that we have passed through again. But again, we are simply using this as waypoint.
Yeah, no, you all have you all have permission to use it as much as you want. We are obviously allies to you, so no worries.
Very well. And then to the sanctuary.
All right.
And
So,
Beryl has all her network of tree friends here now too, which is only 2 here, but still.
Still, yeah.
I was gonna say,
Uh,
Beryl, couldn't you just send the trainer home through your tree friend?
Yeah, that's what I told her. I said, Beryl, now.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, she was explaining. She was explaining that when Tribe hasn't been to places, we have to do it Sims way. But when Tribe has already been places, Beryl has a way to make things easier.
Oh, okay. That went over my head. I must have been thinking about.
No,
something.
you're fine. Also, Beryl can't change planes. Beryl can go to different tree friends within the same plane, but Tribe needs Sim to actually switch planes.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that.
I'm a commuter rail. Barrel's a subway. The networks line up. You can use
Yeah.
them for all sorts of things.
all right.
Yes.
So you are back at your base in the Twilight Sanctuary.
And we have a day to do whatever.
We have to do downtime, so.
Although if I can importune Zalafane for another day of his assistance, I would like to finish the tuning fork so we do not have to constantly bother people at the fortress.
Thala,
Yeah.
or go ahead, Zalaphane.
Yep. I'll help.
Wonderful.
So Thala would look around and say, "Oh gods, where are we now?
This is our
Do you
stronghold.
Why is everything so dark in these areas?"
It's
It's
just
a
one of
different
the 9
world.
hells.
It's different world with less light. There are good people here but it's hard to get used to when
She has a bit of a look of terror on her face. She says,
feels
"What
No.
was there? Is there no sun in this
is
place?"
Good. This is good. There's a
Can
what?
make sun.
Well, all right. So is there a good place here that I could take your little one to do some training?
Hey,
Yes,
there is
here-
place that is
here
already
Harmony.
familiar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I assume you're gonna.
Down here to-
Yeah, I was gonna say assume.
towards you.
Her usual training area. All right,
Yep.
so she will take your little wyvern and do that for the day. Go ahead and put a day towards your downtime activities, whatever you want to do here, as long as you meet the prerequisites.
Yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
Hold on a
Is there
second.
any benefit to the Wyvern's training for Beryl to spend her downtime days with Thala and the Wyvern? Or is it all the same?
So if you help her, you can put 2 days towards it instead of 1.
Okay. So we are
Oh.
still tracking the days then. Okay. All right. Then let me add
Yeah.
it to the downtime activities. I just put her on the NPC list, but okay, cool.
Yeah, you want to keep that as a project, the wyvern training. And just keep putting
Well,
days towards it.
Then that's what I will do then.
And just make a note, you haven't actually paid Thala yet.
Hey, Lou.
And would I actually
she
be of
wanted
any
me to-
use to help with the tuning fork?
Sorry, what did you say?
Yeah, Beryl, you go first.
I actually meant to offer before we left if she wanted any payment in advance to like
Oh,
pay any debt or leave back at daybreak.
Yeah, actually, if you want to pay her each day, if you want to just pay her the 20 gold pieces, just mark it on the here. I actually kind of wanted to put a resources thing on the downtime thing.
That's fine. Yeah, because like no, I didn't know if she was gonna want to carry her gold around. So if she wanted, I was gonna give her like a week in advance and let her like leave that in daybreak or pay off like whatever she needed to do with it. Yeah, before we left. But whatever.
Yeah, we could just say you're paying her on the road. That's fine.
Okay, that's fine.
Oops. Wait, how do you do the white boxes?
I'll do it. It's fine. It's just the border. I know I make things difficult by changing the color, but it helps my eyes so much.
Yeah, so I'll give a resources column. You could just track how much you paid her.
From what I remember about what Lou said, if you have proficiency in smiths or jeweler's tools or the arcana proficiency, you can contribute towards this task.
I have the Arcana proficiency.
Great. And then it's just basically Lou's fiat as to how many people it's useful to have working at a time. He said that 2 people at a time could contribute to a day, but I don't know if Lou thinks the third can.
If I can't, then yeah, whatever. I'll do something else.
We just don't have a ruling from him on it, so I think that's...
Is this for the tuning fork?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say you could probably do up to 2 people for the tuning fork per day. So you could do 2 days instead of 1 day of yeah.
I've got me and Zalafane on it, but Vlad can be at loose ends.
What was the name of the
I can't do else then.
wyvern trainer that we picked up, or the trainer that we picked up in Tyvanis that stayed in daybreak?
That was I just had his name.
Because we did one downtime day with him training.
That was-
didn't record.
Gajira.
That's right.
Yeah. All right. So the day will pass. Or yeah.
Sorry, Lou.
Yeah, sorry.
We never figured out how many days it would take for me to learn how to sneak attack with a longsword.
So you didn't want to spend the story points on that? You wanted to just do the downtime?
Oh, I thought I had to do both.
No, I said if you wanted to just spend the story points, we could say you did it in Tyvanis.
Oh, okay. Just to clarify, there were 2 different ones. There was one to be able to do it with my unarmed attacks, and there was another to be able to do it with the longsword. So
Okay.
I spent the story points to do it for the unarmed attack. Right? That was two story points to do that.
Yeah. So with the sword, I'm just thinking if there's anything here that would help, or that you could use to train in something like that, or if you need lore. Do we have a library here? I don't think you do.
No, the library is in Aldrin's Watch, but it's also free to flip
that's
back
right.
and forth between there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you would need a library for that. I'd say that one is probably going to be at least 2 weeks, so 10 days.
Okay.
Or wait, no, sorry. You would need 2 pieces of lore, so it's not necessarily 2 weeks,
Right, you could manage it in one.
depending on how well you rolled. So yeah, that'll cost you 2 pieces of lore to get that ability.
Okay.
Okay, sorry, I think Titus kept trying to say something.
Yeah. Do we have any people like guards or anything around here? Like people we employ in this castle?
You have
Hanging out.
We have
Yeah.
ooh free.
You have-
The angels, if we can convince them to do things. They're not
Yeah.
really.
Ooh free
So-
and Corvin are here.
We have
Yeah.
that wing of this thing that we have still unexplored, right?
Yes, that's a side
Yeah.
quest the group can take on at some point.
All right. Is it locked up?
Currently, yes, it is sealed.
All right. I'd like to either grab Ufri or someone and just tell them to come with me.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Who is Ufri again?
Ufri is the Midnight Pyre scout that we saved from
Right,
the Mummy Lair.
yes, the mummy layer. Okay.
He came
Yeah.
back here with us and said he was gonna work, like, just help Corvin as.
Like, the Midnight Pyre
whatever,
liked having
yeah.
a liaison anyway, so we have a liaison now. Like,
So you would note that he had done. I think it was him and Corvin who went shopping and got a bunch of supplies for the place. So you would notice the kitchen is restocked, or at least Vlad would.
Thumbs up.
Ufri would nod and go with you. Where are you taking him?
I want to take him to that door.
oh my god, no.
Oh Lord.
All right, over here.
No,
Yeah.
is
Oh,
it
sweet
is it
Jesus.
locked up? I can't get in there, or is
It's
it
like over here, so it's off the map. It's the other area.
Yeah,
I don't
so
need to-
the door is closed. If you try to open it, it is locked as well.
All right.
I'll say, I think that what's her name gave you probably would have given you the key to it. I don't know who would have that though.
Right, Yali gave the fort sort of to all of us.
Yeah, I don't know who do you think you'd given the key to if she gave you the key to that door?
Well, definitely wouldn't have been me.
Titus.
Yeah.
Just
We don't
Titus.
have to figure that out right now, so I really feel like it
All right.
wouldn't have been.
Why don't you just add it to
It
the
would've
party
been Corbin.
treasury then? You could say it's in the party treasury.
Because Corbin's living in the fort.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, probably Corbin would be holding it, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But yeah, the door is still sealed.
All right, I'm gonna look at Ufri and say, "Listen,
He says, "What is this place? I've been meaning to ask."
I don't really know, but I'm gonna find out in 11 minutes. If I'm not back, go get the others, and then I'm gonna use an action to go ethereal and then
Wait,
run through
do
the
you,
door."
You do this. Hold on.
He's like, all right. You go through the door.
Oh my god.
I want to see what's in here, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna count. I'm in my head, I'm just be counting, but I'm gonna go 5 minutes out looking around.
Titus, you know what's in there?
run
It
back.
is a level appropriate side quest for the whole party, regardless of when we open the door.
I'm ethereal. It can't get me.
So immediately on the other side of the door, there's not actually much going on. There's a hallway with several doors attached to it. If you look around, some of the doors are open, and this looks like kind of a living area. It's very dusty, and it looks like no one has used these rooms in a long time. But for a prison, you don't see anyone here. Down the hallway a bit, there is another door that's also closed.
If I have, like I said, I want to get 5 minutes in and then have time to get out before I'm solid again.
All right.
So I wouldn't risk it if it's definitely if it's iffy for me to get there. But if I can get there,
No, with 5 minutes you can get there easily. It's not that far.
then I'd do it.
So you walk down the hall and go through this door as well?
Yeah.
All right, hang on.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Has anyone explained to Titus how the ethereal plane actually works?
I don't
If
know.
he's asked, but I don't know if anyone's asked.
No, I just
This will be fun.
I'm untouchable.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
obviously invincible.
Unless you run into something else that can get into the ethereal plane.
Which
Look,
is like most ghosts.
obviously
Yeah.
he's invincible.
Right. Sorry, I did not mean to.
Obviously.
create any kind of doubt.
I'm fine, all right? If I see any danger, I'm just running. Gonna
Yeah, that
pack
makes
it-
sense.
Pack it in. I'm not fighting. I'm running.
All right.
I don't like how much time this is taking, though.
So, guys, where do we want to find a new tank?
Yeah.
We should
Uh,
summon my wife. That's what we should do.
Can you see in the dark?
Yes. I
Okay.
have the goggles of night.
All right. So you walk through this door.
I would probably poke my head through and look around first.
Uh-huh.
Not the full
So
body.
Titus of all people is trying to be cautious and careful.
Now, on the other side of this door, you would see there's a bunch of strange magical runes etched into the floor. Immediately on the other side of the door, you would also notice that there are fire marks, fire scarring marks all over the walls and just the general area, as if something here was on fire at some point. Lots of dust and just a very dirty place.
As tempting as it is, that's why I feel bad. He just pulled up this whole map. Like, I want to explore now, but I don't know if I should go without my friends.
What would Titus do? WWTD.
No, he would really strongly consider not going because of, like, it derails all of us. I just wanted to see what was in here. So I seeing the symbols that I don't understand and I am terrified of.
That you're standing on right now.
Oh yeah, that's why I said just my head was through the door. I'm not gonna go. I don't think I'd go further than that. If I can leave this area and go back, I will.
All right. So you turn around, but you are unable to move back through the door.
I was wondering about that.
You might be trapped in here.
All right. Can I move away from the door?
Yeah. I mean, you gonna go deeper in?
I just want to see if I can move.
Yes. The runes aren't preventing you from moving.
All right. And I can't go back through the door, huh?
At least you can't ethereally move through it now.
Yeah. Is the door? What's locking the door up? Can I see? Is it just a?
So the large double door, if you pull on it, is locked. In fact, it seems almost like a solid wall, like it doesn't give any budge when you try to pull it.
All right. How much time do I have left on this etherealness?
Like 3 minutes.
Well, I'm gonna look around the corners real quick.
Ooh, all right. So as you move over there, hang on a second.
Oh
You
no!
get too far.
Oh no! Oh no!
To the north, there's a very large looking creature that when you turn the corner, you are not stealthing, so it looks towards you and says, "How dare you be here, prisoner?" And he pulls out a glowing sword.
Oh no.
Well,
What are you
I
gonna
regret
do?
this decision, and it can see me even though I'm ethereal. I'm gonna.
Yeah, you look shimmery, but you yeah.
Another thing.
All right. Well, at max, it's 10 more minutes till you guys are here. So,
Right.
So I'm gonna duck around this corner again.
600 rounds.
Full bore.
Yeah, you can last 600 rounds. It's fine.
No, wait, hold on.
It's fine.
Wait, is that
I don't
right?
think I did. I don't think I did that math right.
If I can do
It's
this,
60 rounds.
I will run around the corner right here, and then turn
Or-
my weapon up and wait.
30 rounds? I don't know. All right. So You would hear the large footsteps as the Celestial comes over here.
It's 100 rounds.
That's all. No
Are you attacking him as he approaches?
I'm not a prisoner. Try to talk to it, I guess.
He gives you a bit of a look. He says, "What are you then? Why are you here?"
Well, a while ago.
It's
this
true.
place-
I don't recognize you as one of the prisoners.
I just made a mistake. I was exploring with my friends and I went too far. I just want to go home.
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh God.
Persuasion. Oh, I'm gonna use a superiority die to use commanding presence.
All right.
Roll a 10, I guess.
5. So he says, exploring, you say. Where exactly did you enter this place from?
I don't know the name of the rest of this keep. The
You don't know the-
Well, you
Wait,
can
does,
point
Ti-
where you're
does,
from,
does
though.
Titus not know the name, or do you not know the
Yeah,
name?
exactly. Exactly.
the both of us don't know the
Okay,
name.
Titus doesn't know the name. Great, got it.
I believe that.
The
Titus
wall.
is like, this magical place I live. I don't know.
Just the point to the wall you walked through. From there.
I have it written down, but I know that Titus would have no idea.
Got it. Cool, cool, cool.
It's like test
Fair.
day. He's like, I can't answer that right now.
Yeah.
I don't
So
know.
I would point back to where I came. I came from that way. I've been living there with my friends. There was
So-
a lot of bad people there that
He,
took it over, and we cleared it out for the matron of ravens.
He kind of arches an eyebrow under his hood. He says, you come from the Twilight Sanctuary.
Yeah, that place.
Tell me, do you serve, shoot, what's her name?
Galdi, the Veilwalker.
Yes, do you serve the Veil Walker?
Personally, no.
Oh my God.
All right, I'm going to cut away at this point. Because we are not sure what becomes of poor Titus. So back at the Twilight Sanctuary, it's been some time, and indeed your friend is going to come get the rest of you and say, Titus disappeared behind some door, and I haven't heard from him. A little worried.
What?
Who does he go to?
What
I'll-
door?
I'll just say he kind of comes to the group in general.
Well, I went back to Aldrin's Watch to make use of the library to
Yeah.
Oh,
Jonathan and I are in the lab
The group
right
is
now.
all spread out.
so yeah, I don't know. I guess whoever he'd find first, so probably whoever's in the lab. Yeah, Sim.
I mean, Vlad's in the lab too, so.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, so probably the two of you in the lab he would come to and say, hey,
I
Titus,
think
or
so.
Titus, or 3, yeah. Say, Titus has been missing for a while.
What?
Oh,
Titus has been...
where did he go exactly?
He says, he said there's some sealed door. He used some spell to move through it. I don't know.
All right. Yes. I will quickly gather everyone. Hold on. Everyone head
Find
towards the
Corbin.
door.
He has the key.
Jesus.
We will need Corbin.
Yes, I'll go find Corbin. Okay, Corbin. Someone get Beryl. I will run up to Corbin.
I'll just say, yeah, Corbin would give you the key. It's fine. He's not gonna.
Well, no,
say
Corbin, come with us. Because Titus has done something stupid, maybe.
You don't say.
All right.
Not
And
Titus.
I'll get everyone over here because
So does someone go back to Aldrin's Watch to get Anna Kate?
no, there's not. No,
Not time. So
I'm moving faster than that.
It wouldn't take too long to get Anna Kate because it would just be a teleport.
Yeah, but you'd have to go. I think the library is like up flights of stairs and like through the key. I don't know.
Yeah, this would be a few minutes.
We could send someone. I guess.
You could
We
just
could-
teleport, tell a guard, and then teleport back.
Yeah, I'll say what's his name went and got Anna Kate.
We can send Corbin to get Anna Kate, I guess.
Sure. So a little while later, Anna Kate would show up as well, or is Anna Kate gonna show up?
I mean, I'm pissed that Titus went exploring without me.
All right, so Anna Kate does show
You
up.
mostly want
This-
to go so you can yell.
We had talked about doing this together.
This was a us thing, not a you thing.
Titus, God, man.
Man,
Beryl
Men.
will tell Thala like hopefully try back soon, but if Thala need anything, the kitchen has much rations and Angel's nice. You can ask questions and Corvin and Ufri here to help.
Says, I got some food. I think I'm just gonna hide in this room, but thank you.
Very sorry,
Oh,
very
you
sorry.
mentioned
Beryl back
angels.
soon,
Oh,
hopefully.
angels.
Yeah, those angels are nice. He's like, I'll just hang out here with your wyvern. It's cool.
He's like regretting her employment already.
Yeah, it's like, where am
What did
I?
get myself
I'm
into?
going to the darkness dimension. There's some angels around. Don't mind them. They're usually nice.
Yeah, they're fine.
They're fine.
Don't mind the golems breathing
Yeah.
heavily in the other room.
Yeah, this is all
Oh,
fine.
that's right. I guess we would have walked through the golems, like
Yeah.
the forge with the golems on the way in. That probably unsettled her a bit too.
Yeah. All right.
We don't command them, but they're not harmful. It's fine.
So are you
Take their stuff.
unlocking the door?
I guess we've got to. Jesus.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
All right. So you move through the first door, which does lead to the dormitory area. And you remember Yali said something about, like, if you open the second door, you can't reseal it. So to be
Oh,
careful about that.
Yeah.
Wait, so it's now unsealed because Titus went through?
No, because Titus didn't open the second door. He walked through it. So it's still sealed.
So
Or at
we
least-
open it.
Yeah, if you look down the hall, the second door is still closed. So you imagine he used his armor to get through it, not open it himself.
Yeah. So if we open it, we're actually going to break whatever ancient sealed horror is behind
We,
you. And that one
we
to
give
open.
him that. We give him that armor, so he has a get out of jail free card, and instead he uses it
To get into jail, yeah.
Into
Yeah.
jail. Yeah, like
I also thought of that as I was doing it.
son of a bitch.
quite ironic.
I mean,
Alright.
I guess we're opening it. Like, we got to get him back. So
And Zala Faye came as well, right?
Can we? I'm gonna run back. If we're unsealing the second door, Beryl is going to run back and tell the angels what is happening, so that they're aware that we are unsealing this door.
that's a good idea.
Even if
They
that means-
they
even if
kind
that
of
means I'm a couple minutes behind the tribe. She would go back and tell them.
so they don't really like this. They're gonna move then to a second, basically to that hallway to guard. They
think that's a
say
good
the angels sealed in there are traitors to the Raven Queen. They're enemies. If they defeat you and make it past, they'll probably take this place, which is not good. So just make sure none of them get past you.
Oh God.
Oh, okay.
no problem.
Beware of the ghosts in there as well. It's not a happy
Oh,
place.
there are ghosts.
Lots of bad people are sealed in there.
Ghosts.
Oh, is that all? Oh,
And they did say it was a prison, didn't they?
They did.
yeah.
Gully said, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right,
All right.
All right. Well,
Ghost.
All right, Lou. Let's see how much you've changed. This dungeon.
I'm gonna slap down a guardian of faith here in the hallway
Oh, all right.
Oh, good plan.
behind us.
Help defend
Oh,
the
nice.
area.
Yeah, that's very nice.
It's not concentration. I might as well.
Yeah, it lasts like 8 hours, doesn't it?
Yep. Here, let me.
Use like one of the spell effects or something.
I mean, it occupies a space too, which is nice. Although, so I'm gonna slap it down
Right
behind
in
us.
front of the door. Oh.
Yeah, a little closer
Alright.
because I think that.
So the Guardian of Faith will slam its weapon down and say, "None shall pass,"
You shall not pass.
Oh.
and just take up guard here with the other two angels behind it as well, guarding the hallway.
All right, let's go find our errant tank.
Yeah.
All right. So you're opening the second door.
Does he do this often?
Wait, hang on. Before we open the door, I'm going to slap. Oh gosh, what's the right call here? I'll do this on Beryl.
Yeah, if
okay.
I'd known we were doing this, I would have changed my priest spells. But
Ooh, that tickles. Thank you.
Indeed.
All right.
oh,
Be warned, the protection is powerful against the sorts of things we will be fighting, but it will lapse if I am too heavily wounded. So,
Yeah,
Do not
Barrel
be-
didn't change. Barrel hasn't changed any spells since the Giants either. I didn't even think about it because I thought we were just traveling.
all right, let's go.
Titus.
Here comes all the elemental spells. Let's see if they work against ghosts.
All right. So you open the second set of double doors as there is a flash of light, and the seal sealing this place would break.
Is there a map I should be on? I think I'm still on the old map.
I think
I'm
we
still
all
new.
are.
You
Okay.
are.
Damn it, Titus! Not what I wanted to do.
Yeah, sorry.
I thought I'd
I'm
like
sorry
write
about
out
that,
a
guys.
scroll, or like.
Oh,
We should have just left you with the cloak so you could teleport back out. God.
I doubt that would have worked.
What? Yeah, probably
I
not.
don't think. Yeah.
Yeah. Confession, I knew that the door was a one-way.
So yeah, you don't see Titus anywhere. As I
Oh no.
mentioned, there are a bunch of weird scorch marks. Yeah, it doesn't look like a happy place. What do you want to do?
This is
Yes.
why I want the spy's murmur.
Oh, Lord. All right. Yeah.
Oh, do I have any of the NPCs for this place? Damn it, Titus. Was not ready.
Cthulhu token when I was needing it.
Is there a token for not enhanced ability, protection from good and evil?
I don't think so.
That's fine. I just put a little marker on myself just to kind of remind me. I just didn't know if there was a specific one.
What was the game we did this in?
It was the original Tuesday group.
Was it Tuesday?
Yeah, it was the Table Smashers Tabula Rasa.
Oh, all right.
Oh wait a second. No, I'm sorry. Hang on. Was it them?
I didn't
No,
think
I'm sorry.
so.
It was Thursday. It was Splatlanders.
Yeah, that's
Sorry.
what I thought,
My
because
bad.
I was like, I don't think they ever got to this point. All
They
right.
were waiting till the wizard had. Yeah, they were holding off changing planes till.
I need one
Level
moment
up.
to grab some resources.
Yeah.
Let's
so it
take
was
a quick
Thursday.
break.
Yeah,
Good
I'm
idea.
Sure.
gonna go pee.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
yeah, that's
go
good.
ahead. Yeah, you guys can.
You can take a
break.
break. You can take a break
My-
afterwards.
My break is doing work. Hang on. This is all your
I
fault,
will
Titus.
subtract those.
Sorry.
Hey Trey, did you subtract those arrows, or do you want me to?
I'm looking for him.
Oh, okay.
I'm gear other, right? No,
Probably,
gear
or
ammo. Gear ammo.
Yeah, there you go.
Got it.
Yeah, I
What
knew
does
we
it
had a
say?
bunch in there.
Oh, they're in the portable hole, not the bag of holding.
Sorry,
oh
guys.
no!
Which
so
means
Titus
that-
has them.
Which means that Titus has it. So I have 12 arrows.
no.
Wah wah.
Hopefully, I don't need more than 12 arrows.
Yeah, we put all of the armaments in the hole because they were heavy, and the bag of holding just has like the essences and components and things that aren't heavy.
Well, if it's
Just
any
put
consolation,
We put
Arrows are not
armaments
that heavy.
And coins, armaments and coins. Titus has all of our treasure.
if it's any consolation, I looked around this area and he said nothing was here, just living quarters. So shouldn't run into anything just yet. I don't think.
No, they're in the place where you got grabbed.
Oh, he got grabbed.
I don't know. I got grabbed
Dun,
yet. We're
dun,
having a
dun.
nice civil conversation. You don't know. You guys might open that door. We're playing cards. You don't know yet.
I think that's what we would like to find.
That's what I would like to happen. I thought the etherealness would avoid not being able to leave. Really.
Well, I
Really
think most
threw the
places you would
pooch
be
on
able
that.
to. It's just this place is.
It is
extra
holding ghosts
special,
in.
Yeah.
Well, it's also, dawning on me now that I don't have the necrotic armor on while we do this.
Oh.
I mean, they
And
told us
who-
in advance that there were ghosts in here, and we had not made the decision to come in here. But yeah, I assume you would have changed your armor if we, had been planning this.
If we were planning it, I definitely would have. I just wanted to get a peek.
Curiosity killed the cat. Or the
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Titus and me has been dying to see what's in here.
Well, I have a nice character rolled up for you if you want her.
I might need her. So
Well, at least while we're in here, my wyvern is getting trained.
It's true.
That's true. Sort of.
Not bonding with me, but getting some training.
I like our very thorough descriptions to the trainers when we're like, don't travel extraplanarly, and they're like, oh, okay, and then we end up in like this place, and they're like, what the fuck?
yeah.
Don't mind the death
Angels?
golems. Or the
went
dark angels, yeah.
And I went ahead and marked on the downtime activities that I paid Thala for a week. Just that way, I know she's in a place she hates and doesn't want to, was not expecting to be, and I don't know when we're coming back. So, yeah. At least she's been paid.
If
And there's a mention, oh, we're gonna go buy some Cthulhu things. It's fine. We'll be right back. It'll be great. So.
if my short history in this game is telling, this should take no more than a few hours in game time.
2, 3
nothing-
sessions at most.
Oh wait, I do have these
Not 3 or 4
NPCs. They were
days.
just hidden. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna go grab
I am
a drink.
sorry, Lou.
I'll be right back.
It was not my intention to make you redo everything you have to do now.
Hey, it's fine. I have the content. I just have to shift stuff around. All right, I'll be right back.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
Oddly enough,
Eric.
I think that Vlad is actually like, okay, so we're fighting like angelic and demonic beings. They're not giants. So
You're relieved.
positive?
Yeah, so Eric, see, Lou's a true professional. He has the content prepared. He doesn't react to it as oh shit, I thought you were never gonna do that.
I thought you were gonna- yeah, that was my favorite line of yours. Like, wait, what?
We did repeatedly and very, very specifically ignore this thread for a while. So I can see why he had no idea that today of all days, the only reason we came back here was in order to plane shift, not to be here,
I gotta be honest, guys. This wasn't planned. I put on the armor of Ethereal and this, not knowing that we were teleporting back here. Then we got back here, and I'm like, I could totally check out what's in there.
Yeah. So Lou's good at changing stuff for every campaign. So obviously there's lots of surprises that could be in store for me. But I knew that the door may not allow you back out once you went in. I wasn't sure because the other party actually entered from a different direction. But I was like, oh no, he's going in alone.
Yeah, sorry about this, guys. I thought I'd be able to go in and get out.
Why?
I really did.
It is explicitly a prison for traitor angels.
I don't know. I was ethereal. It's a different plane of existence. I can just see things and nothing can touch me. From what I read about the spell, I was like, that's perfect. I can explore.
Oh my goodness.
As long as you don't go. Sorry.
I 100% thought I could, yeah, as long as I stayed within the time limits.
Mm-hmm.
At least you told the NPC to come tell us.
That's
Because
true.
let's face it, you might have been long dead before we noticed you were missing if the NPC hadn't come told us.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
true.
That
Has
was,
anyone seen
that was
Titus lately? I haven't seen him since morning. Has anyone? I got done with my scroll. Is it-
Titus doesn't show up for dinner. This is suspicious.
that's true. I'm not gonna miss a home cooked meal by Vlad.
I have another question. How many levels of exhaustion does Titus have?
I'm all cleaned up.
Oh, that's right. Because
There's
you only
only-
have 2 levels or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, he might have new levels once we find him, but
No, because no one will be there to pick me back up. So, so there won't be any more new levels unless you guys find me.
Oh man, I think I know what spell I'm gonna cast.
I think
Yeah.
we're gonna avoid combat here, guys. I mean, that
No,
guy
I
seems
think-
pretty
no, no.
friendly.
The whole reason the Twilight Sanctuary was a safe place for us to stash all our NPCs and followers and to keep using as a waypoint to travel is because we had the seal, the divinely empowered seal on the door. We have broken that, so now we have to clear this area of everything
Yeah.
that's in here.
well, it seems like Titus is confident we're gonna do that in one day in game and like 2 to 3 sessions out of game. So
Yeah, so
we should take bets on how close or far he is.
we are
I'm far from confident of that. I'm only just talking.
we are now going to
high
have to
hopes.
we're now going to have to at least fight enough things in here to finish the side quest and reseal it or something, or just slaughter everything. So that'll be fun.
All
We
right.
have leveled, I think, at least once since the quest was introduced, so we should be okay, maybe, question mark.
Did we? I guess we did, didn't we? Yeah.
I think maybe just once since we acquired the...
Yeah.
But,
What's that? We took what once?
I think we've leveled at least once since it first became an option to open this door.
Yeah, but Lou might level it with us.
Right. But I'm like, it's still having earlier content leveled up is still different in terms of just like structurally what things you might face.
True.
Or like scope and scale. Like I'm not talking just about the difficulty of the encounter,
Yeah.
but the difficulty of these side quests.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
sort of.
and this wasn't optional previously. Like Lou changes things up a little bit, but like originally, like we couldn't have gotten to the Twilight Sanctuary without going through this, which is the only reason I'm, as a player, familiar with it.
Yeah.
But you're right. It was originally presented at a slightly lower level.
So like, you know, it's not like tragic that we're doing this. It's just, come on, I wanted to get to Dazoric.
Just yeah. Just
No,
Just
I know what
not
you mean.
what
This is
originally
from
planned
your.
on.
Yeah, I can see how this would be very annoying, and I feel very guilty right now.
No. This is fine. This is actually A-okay.
I think
we
I
should
think
totally
out
do
of
this.
character. I think out of character we're all into it because it is a mystery that we want to like check out. But I think, yeah, like I mean, in character, like we've got this plan, we've got this focus. We're gonna go find out about
Yes,
how the Shadow Lords were trapped. That's our goal. And then
If we stayed on, if we stayed on the main plot line, I was a little bit worried that we would never clear this, and I'd always be curious what was down here. So like, I'm glad we are doing it, but like,
Well,
I do feel a little bit badly for the hunter that we just took out of nature, put in a dark stone like fortress in the shadow void.
and it's just like a bad look.
And
Like,
then-
I promise
and then
you this place is safe, and then like one day
abandoned
later,
her.
sorry, our warrior unsealed an ancient horror, and we have to take care of it, or else everything will
Right.
collapse behind
And
us.
you might all die. So
yeah.
Just,
And,
just cower in
I
this
was
room
planning
for a
on-
bit, please.
Yeah, I was planning on having us move the mirror over, so if anything got past us, we would have one of the guys turn the mirror on and like suck them into it. But we were kind of in a rush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we don't have a ton of options. But yeah, we'll figure something out.
All right.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I think this is perfectly fine.
All right, let's see what's
He
down
said
the
without
hallway.
irony at all. So, besides, I have wasted probably collectively an hour of gameplay discussing food preparation. So
I
this
think
is totally
I
Titus'
think it'll be a
turn.
little more than an hour.
it's an ongoing clock that's accumulating.
But just think of all the arcane materials we're gonna get. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna
Yeah.
Give me one moment to look at something.
I'm just saying he did mention a cool sword on this guy, so if I do
Oh.
have to fight him,
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's right. He did say.
Dude, you're gonna be walking around with like a golf bag full of swords. Like what?
That's why he
We're
has
gonna
the
hire you
hole.
to
He doesn't
squat.
have to care about
Yeah,
weight.
get me the necromancy sword, please. Like what the?
He doesn't have to care about weight. That's why he's carrying the hole.
Uh-huh.
All right.
I mean, to be fair, you can't get stuff out of the hole during combat like you can out of the bag, but
Mhm.
I keep quite a few weapons on me. I have that glowing sword, which I have yet to use, which is gonna be cool when I do.
So you have entered this area. What do you want to do?
We're to be continued.
Yeah, the map was
Oh,
shut down. We were moving stuff around on us.
Titus, are you there?
Seems fine.
Let's maybe be quiet.
Too quiet.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Let's keep it on the down low.
It is unfortunate that we do not have Vel with us. A cast of locate creature would in this case be welcome.
so as you are speaking,
I could send my familiar out.
so over here, as you are speaking, a voice would say, "Are you friends with the one that was taken by the angels?" And a figure kind of looks around the corner. He says, "My name is Thulin. I was here when your friend was captured. Perhaps I can help you."
Why would you help us?
What are you doing in here?
He says, "I'm a prisoner here, but I wish to atone for my mistakes, and you come from the outside, from the sanctuary. Perhaps if I could prove myself to you, you would help me be pardoned from this place."
We could put in a word for you, yes.
He says, "Well, then I would be happy to help you if you will follow me."
Oh.
Insight?
You think he's being honest?
He seems. I've dealt with less honest
us.
people than this. Let us try anyway.
He says, "Your friend came here a little while ago, and several angels dragged him away. I believe they intend to torture him as they do us."
Oh, well,
He probably deserves it.
Titus can handle that for a while, but
Lead
yes,
the way, yes. Lead the way.
I assume
Do
they.
you know how?
Go ahead.
Do you know how many?
Several of their people came and cornered him here. He seemed to have trapped himself. He kind of looks over at the door now, and he says, "The seal is broken."
Yes, but there is a yes.
It is defended on the other side, but we were forced to do so in order to attempt to retrieve our friend.
He says, "But the corruption, it can't be allowed to leave this place."
Well, then we will purge it. We have done greater things, I hope.
Kind of looks at you, a little impressed now. He says, "Really? Well,"
I did have to beat up a god to come here, so yeah.
he says, "Well, the corruption in this place is the child of a dead god. If you were to defeat it, it would be very impressive."
Why is it always gods with you people? Gosh, Jesus.
Anything can be worshipped as a god, Fled. Let us see what it is.
If we follow New Stranger and leave door open, unsealed door open, will not things maybe corruption maybe leave?
Which ways do these doors open?
They open away from you, so
Away from you. Alright.
outward.
Sure. I'll just hop back through and ask the angels to use our actually, I guess. I'll step back through.
Can we pop through?
Yeah, the seal's broken, so you can walk. You can leave now.
I'm
Okay.
going to step out and ask one of the angels to if they'll write their name in my book so I can cast sending to them, and then if they consent, I will leave them a pair of immovable rods to barricade the door for now.
So yeah, the angel will approach. He'll, I guess, write his name with some ink that you give him. He says, "The door should definitely be closed, and you can lock it with the key, but That will not keep it from being destroyed if the angels find out that it's no longer sealed. So keep an ear out. If you hear something destroying the door, you have to get back here and stop them.
Maybe angels should have key on outside instead of us carrying key on inside.
He
As well
says,
as immovable rods.
he says, if you wish to leave me the key, I can hold it.
Indeed.
I will lean over to the angel and go, the keyword is pumpernickel.
He just
I will
looks at you
speak-
funny.
I will speak directly into the angel's mind when it is us who wishes to pass. That will have to be sufficient.
Says, all right, just
In-
make
in
sure.
In other words, if Sim dies, none of us get out.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just
you could still batter the door down, presumably, but
yeah, the door can be broken down now that the
Just
seal is
teasing.
broken. But yeah, just make sure nothing from the inside breaks down or breaks it down.
indeed,
So you're
manage.
so you said you're leaving the immovable rods to help seal it.
Yeah,
All right. So the angel
And
will
the
take
key,
the
I think?
key, lock the double door, and place the immovable rods on the other side.
and I will take. Yeah, I'll take 10 minutes to ritual cast an alarm in front of the door, so that we can leave it more freely.
All right.
Oh, okay.
So time is passing. After about 3 minutes.
Being tortured.
Yeah, I was gonna say you start to hear yells that sound like Titus coming from the south.
Are they in the direction that the guy that just showed up, Thulin, was like gesturing us to go?
Yeah, that's where he came from. He says, "I think your friend is being tortured by them."
Fine, I'll leave my familiar, I guess. I'll just drop Tema on the floor here and then
Oh,
take off.
she can climb up to the ceiling.
Yeah, she can hide in the corner somewhere.
Good vantage point.
Okay.
Yep. And I guess we're moving. I'm not going to finish my ritual cast with this.
Barrel's following the screams. Well, no, if you were ritual casting, she might stop if someone tells her to, but she's kind of like, she hears the screams. And
No, I'm going to interrupt my ritual cast and move once the
Anxious.
screaming becomes audible.
Okay. So I assume you're moving towards it.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know which direction it is.
And
So-
we will follow Thulin. Do we know his name, right? He did say Thulin, right?
Yeah. He would motion to follow him this way. He
Barrel would
says-
realize that she's kind of out ahead on her
Should-
own, and her
Should we do this as a
cowardice
party
sticks
token? I guess.
in,
it's
and
fine.
you should probably all be on the map because there might be traps.
Yeah. Sorry.
all right.
Oh wait, I just
All right.
realized. I should not be in front. No.
Can I scan for traps as I walk along?
Yeah, we'll say you're keeping an eye out.
Oh, Sims.
I'll tank. It's fine.
Yep.
Where's Corvin?
We left him in the sanctuary.
Did we? Oh.
Yeah, he's helping. I'll say he's helping defend the entrance.
Yeah, presumably Zolif is with us, though.
Does this
Yes.
door seem locked or sealed or anything?
So Thulin would kind of turn around and he says, he's not in there. He's just up ahead here.
Yeah, I want to examine the lock to see if something's likely to bust out of this behind us.
Oh.
Is Zalafe with the group or is he waiting?
I don't see anything. I have no idea.
Do you have a light spell you're using?
Did we not pull his token on?
No,
No, his token's
we
on.
did. I would probably just
Yeah.
didn't give him light.
Whoops.
All right. So
With the
here,
group,
I'll give
there
you
you
I'll give you a light
There you
spell.
I don't know, yeah.
Or wait, does someone have light that I didn't give to them?
Do we? I can do that if we need it.
All right, so you cast light on yourself.
I guess. I mean, I have.
I'm relying on Devil Sight, so.
Yeah.
Got
Barrel.
goggles.
Yeah,
Dark
yeah.
vision.
I have dark vision. I just. Yeah, I don't know why.
Oh, do you have dark vision?
Yeah, we don't need a light, actually.
I have. Yes. Let me see. Do I have the goggles on?
All right, if you have dark vision, I'll change your token because I don't think I had you with dark
I will
vision.
always have. Yeah, I'll always have it. I'll either have goggles in the spell.
Okay, so let me give you dark vision.
Cast the spell.
That's the 60 feet with the goggles.
I think right now it is this.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, so you use the spell.
Yes.
It's the same.
Yeah, same thing.
Infusion open.
All right. So, Beryl, you said you're looking at the door there. It is closed. Do you want to try to open it?
No. She was taking a glance to see if she thought it was locked, but she's not going to try and open it.
All right. It's hard to tell. I mean, unless you're gonna like jiggle the handle or something.
Well, we're hearing screams, and so I guess we're following this guy, but she's a little nervous about leaving a door behind us.
All right.
We've already left like 2 hallways behind us that could potentially be like, so I guess it doesn't matter.
So the
Yeah.
screams are getting louder as you're moving south.
What do I see on the ground here?
There are several symbols of the Raven Queen. Her holy symbol etched in the floor as if this maybe was a cathedral of some kind at one time.
Nice.
I will look to Sim and say, this looks like symbol of Corbin's god.
Indeed. That should be not a problem for us. Did Doolin already walk ahead of us? Where is he?
So he's walking towards the door up ahead, which you would hear the sounds of screaming of Titus getting much louder.
Sure.
And as you turn the corner there, you would notice to the west of you several ghostly figures sort of sitting around at the edge of the hallway.
That's worrying.
They kind of look up at you as you pass, but don't seem to do anything to impede you.
I will ignore them for now. Maybe
One
that's
of them says "fresh meat" under his breath, and then they just continue to
Nice.
ignore you.
Great. In that case, I will
Let's-
ignore them for now.
Let's keep our back turned to them.
All right, so you're almost positive Titus is on the other side of the door.
Okay.
Are we doing any planning or just
Honestly-
charging in?
I was kind of debating, like, when I feel like Beryl might have just reacted like when she saw the ghosts, but like Titus reacted so calmly. Like, I don't know if that would have influenced Beryl or if she would have just immediately reacted.
You mean Sim?
Sim, yeah, sorry.
Okay.
I
I
don't
would
think
like.
we saw how Titus reacted.
Yeah, no, I
Are-
meant
are
Sim,
we-
sorry.
Are we going in? Because if we do, I would like to bless us before we do so.
I think we're going in, yes.
Very well. Cast spells if you are going to.
All right,
Beryl,
Be
Beryl.
quick.
We are going to bless you. It'll take me 6 seconds. 1 second. Boom. And let's see.
I will.
Three.
Oh, Beryl really wants to cast a moonbeam on these ghosts.
Oh my god.
Just blast the ghosts.
All right.
Like,
That is a
they,
bless.
did they say that in common about fresh meat?
Yes, you
yeah,
could
I
all
do that.
hear them.
Moonbeam, absolutely.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I just feel like she would have done it the moment she stepped around the corner, and I was about to,
Alright.
but then like Sim was super calm about it.
So I'll say you blast them with the moonbeam. They would definitely not react in a happy way.
Right?
They will.
Sorry, one.
Oh shit.
Oh shit! I just deleted myself.
Just moonbeamed
Oh,
and
no.
moonbeam
she-
and
she
ran.
casts Moonbeam is like, peace
Uh,
out, and she leaves.
So they're going to try to retreat through the wall to get away from the moonbeam. Are you going to attack them as they do so, or just kind of let them run?
Well, they would take damage because the moonbeam was on them. So, but
Yeah, give
doing
me
anything
a.
else.
So
I
what
don't
was
think I
that?
could do anything else without initiative, like because of.
Give me a damage roll. And that's a wisdom save?
I don't remember. Does this work? Do I do
That
this
was
way?
Constitution, but I can never remember. The moonbeam save is always weird.
I think I don't have a
Con.
macro anymore for it.
Alright,
so
looks like
it's-
moonbeam
it's
is a
con,
con save. Yep.
3d10, Oh my lord. It's a crappy roll.
Yeah, but whatever.
All right, so 2 of them make it. The other one takes, or 2 of them take 4. The other one takes 8. And yeah, they just, as the energies hit them, they just kind of cry out and try to retreat through the wall,
Okay.
retreating to out of view. And you can have your moonbeam on the map there.
Yeah, I'll draw out the right size because the one I pulled out was wrong. So
At this point, you would hear the screams in the room stop. And give me initiative rolls.
Uh-oh.
I was
Uh-oh.
surprised you let me do that without initiative, but that's I think that's what she would have done. Like they were all clustered together and talking about us being mean. So
Oh, by the way, while she was casting the moonbeam, I put bless on everyone, but I don't know what symbol to put down for bless. So
we had one. Isn't it the book with the little star?
I couldn't remember.
Edit my initiative.
I don't remember how to pull up that
one?
list.
No, that's in Bowling Bond.
Yeah, it's the white book with the star on it.
Yeah, this one?
The
Yeah.
white book with the star. Oh, that's
How
a
many of-
star.
How many of us are blessed? Or who is blessed?
All of us,
Oh, okay, fine.
including Thulin.
nice.
Oh.
All right, so there would be 9 rounds left on it if you did it when she did that.
Yep.
All right, so the first act, is everyone on the initiative tracker?
Yep.
Yeah.
Should Titus roll?
No, Titus is dead now.
Yeah, he's dead, right?
Titus
Wait,
is
stop
That's
dead.
her to die.
Yeah, they
That's
just,
when the screaming stopped.
Hold on, let me make some death saves.
all
We're
right.
in initiative now. You have some time to make that save.
Titus.
I upcast bless, so it's on everybody.
Titus, you should see yourself
Not on Titus,
in the
'cause I couldn't
room.
see Titus.
See anything? Oh, there we go. Okay.
So go ahead and make initiative roll for yourself.
All right.
Although you are tied up.
Tied up. I thought we were friends.
It's just some friendly torture.
Oh, okay. All right.
Mean.
Who hasn't gone through that?
That's a thing.
Oh my
What
god.
the hell, Titus?
Friendly is
Yes.
the right word. I think if you
Although
were
Titus
when you
didn't
roll
know
initiative-
the safe word.
I thought. Yeah, Vlad told the angels, but not me.
All right.
Yeah, well,
So in the room, Titus, you are all bound, and the guy who is burning, searing your chest with his flaming hand stops and looks towards the door. Beryl.
Went in there.
Why does the map keep moving? Oh my gosh.
don't-
Okay.
what?
That's the second time I've been picking up Beryl's token and the map moved. So like I ended up dropping her somewhere
Oh.
weird. Okay, so she was here. So that would be 10, 15, 25, 30. I'm going to try and open this door.
All right. So you use your item interaction to open the door. And you are concentrating, right,
I am.
on your moonbeam. So you would see a couple of things when you open the door. There are some of those dark angels that resemble your friends out in the hallway,
Yeah,
the Twilight Divas.
Yeah, no one likes these.
But you would also notice a couple of other angels you have not seen before. One of them is completely covered in chains.
Goth angel.
That's the one
Cenobite.
burning
We
me.
call him Cenobite? Can we...
Yeah, the Cenobites. And the other one... Hang on, let me get his picture.
Oh. Wait,
Which
what?
one is
What happened?
melting my chest currently? Is it this guy or the?
It's the one I have to reveal still. The one with the fire hands.
Oh, it's okay, baby.
It
Sorry,
is...
It's storming again here and my dog is going nuts.
do you have enough movement to get your thing in there?
Yeah, it's 60 feet in any direction.
Uh,
It doesn't
you
even
were-
say. It doesn't even say I have to see.
I thought you were trash talking these guys as you played that. When you said that.
No, I'm sorry. My dog actually, she came over to me in that
Sorry.
moment, and she put her little paws up on my lap, and like she's shaking and whimpering. So I like was
Oh.
touching her and picking her up. It started thundering out, and she's terrified.
That makes sense, but I thought you were.
I'm sorry.
I was like,
So a large lion-looking angel,
oh.
who has a flaming hand. All right, so
Flaming hand.
yeah, right now his hand is wreathed in fire. It looks like he was burning Titus's chest. So Titus, you are wounded, by the way. I'm going to say you're at half health.
Ooh.
But yeah, Beryl immediately, I guess, screeches and her moonbeam comes flying into the room, which I assume is it for you.
So bonus action. What am I gonna do?
Camper out of there.
Do I want to do that? Yeah, I might. Shoot.
any chance I can hang on to my temp HP?
No, they would have burned through that.
Wait, I'm just trying to read this because I've never used it. All right, yeah. I think I'm gonna cower back here with my people. I was as brave as I could be. I opened the door and sent my moonbeam in. There we go.
All right, so you back off a bit.
I also can't really see Titus. Like I can
I think
see
she
the
has
edge
the
of him.
bonus action of cower.
Yeah, I can see the edge of Titus, but I don't think Beryl would actually see that because there's a lot of other things to look at that are very, very scary.
All right.
So she's gonna stay there.
Did you say you're cowering?
No, because that's an action, and she's already used all of her movement, so she's where she is. The
Okay.
grapple, cower, and beg is an action, yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. I'm gonna take the nameplates off you guys because it's messing with me. All right, so that is it for you. Twilight Diva goes. So she will yell something in Celestial, pointing at Beryl.
What's she yelling?
She yells sacrilege.
Of course.
Drawing a dark scythe, which you are all kind of familiar with at this point.
Yeah, of course.
And she takes flight, coming over to here. She is going to multi-attack on Little Beryl.
At disadvantage.
What's giving her disadvantage?
Protection from evil and good.
All right, you put that on
Applies
Beryl.
to Celestials.
All right, so 15 misses on the first. Realizing now that Beryl has this protection, she is going to turn towards. Let's see.
Okay.
She's going to turn towards Titus and take a swipe at you.
Titus?
Or not Titus, Sim. Sorry.
Oh.
But 17
Not
luckily will miss you. Alright, that is it for that one. The chained creature is going to draw a fiery greatsword.
Oh, fuck.
It would probably have noticed the protections on Beryl now. Actually, can this thing fly? I think it can. Yes, it can fly quite a bit. So he is going to take flight, provoking the ceiling's 10 feet. So he will provoke Oppie or an Oppie from Beryl as he flies over here.
And Anakate, right?
No, he's still in Anakate's threatened area.
Staying in my range.
Sorry. Got confused.
Bastard.
Beryl is not holding a weapon.
Oh,
I have Warcaster.
Oh, there we go.
So you can attack with a cantrip.
What can I do here? I guess
Politely.
it's gonna be Frostbite or Thorn Whip.
Oh, Thorn Whip's good.
Yeah, Thorn Whip's better, I think.
I don't want to pull them to us though, but
you don't have to pull. You can just deal the damage, I think.
all right.
Yeah.
I'll do Thorn Whip. Honestly, a lot of my attack macros are. Oh, there we go. Yeah.
So 20 will strike him as he flies over you, doing 8 points of damage.
Can I pull him back, or he would be over?
Yeah. So you get the Oppie at this point, and you couldn't really pull him any closer because he is basically
Gotcha.
adjacent to you. And it doesn't like wrap him up or anything, so he would be able to keep going. He's not going to attack you. He's still going to come fly over here, and he's going to attack Vlad. Swinging, or actually, what's this do? Hang on, sorry, I didn't see this power.
Oh, fuck me.
All right, what's this do?
What's this do?
When
He's
the
like,
DM's like,
"Ooh."
oh, look.
Look at all the toys I have.
Oh, I haven't used this before. Let's try this one.
Oh wow! All right, so he's going to do this. He lets out a roar,
Great.
using Fallen Glory, and I need you to all make strength saves.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Well, hopefully the
Remember, you
bless is
have
good
bless.
enough. Yeah.
Yeah,
Does that include me?
Oh, hey, I resist radiant damage. This has never come up yet.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Roll.
Bam.
So DC 15. If you made it, you take 9 radiant. If you fail it, 19, and you're knocked prone.
Lou, does that include me?
No, this wouldn't affect you.
Oh, fuck. I got a 12.
Because
It's
you
like
are
19 radiant.
Yeah, you are not technically in its line of sight. And the angels, I believe, are immune to the damage.
Well, good thing I'm resistant to radiant, but now I'm prone, which is not a fun place to be.
So that is it for that one. Anna Kate.
All right, well, that was annoying, so I'm going to turn and whack him.
So you turn towards him, punching him. Did you take your 9?
I
From the
did.
temp
but
HP?
It was,
Alright.
it was from temp HP.
Got
Yeah.
it.
You sim.
Yep.
So, yep. Unfortunately, I still have on my. Oh, he's probably immune or resistant to necrotic anyway. So here comes the unarmed attack first.
Oh yeah, 27 would punch him.
28.
Or
It's
28.
actually, yeah, with the +2, it's 31.
Yeah, definitely
Or
hits
30.
him.
is flying.
30. Sorry, I can't do math. 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right.
And
No sneak attack?
oh shoot, I forgot about the sneak
Yeah,
attack.
you trained it, so you have it now.
Damn it.
Give him a
Right.
little crouching tiger punch.
Right, well,
In his junk.
next comes a Shadow Strider attack, so I can't get sneak on this one.
Yeah,
24?
24 will hit him as
26?
well. Doing. How does he feel about necrotic?
He's indifferent, I imagine.
Really? I mean,
No, he takes normal, so 19 damage.
Hey, what about that?
oh.
I think I'll burn a key point and flurry of blows here.
All right, so you start
So
moving
if-
real quick. Yeah, that'll strike him again.
22. All right, so I will do the sneak attack damage on this one.
Yeah.
Not waiting to see if I crit on the last one.
All right, so another 12 damage.
And last punch.
And that actually wounds him.
Nice.
Yeah, 29 will hit as well. Doing another 6. All right, anything else?
Don't steal my kill. No, that's all I can do.
No promises.
All
I
right,
don't want to move.
Vlad, you are knocked prone by this guy's roar.
I will stand up
Yep.
and I need to do a concentration check, don't I?
Yes, if you took
Oh, yeah.
damage, anyone who took damage would have to make one. Who's concentrating?
All right.
Oh no.
So-
I just
Oh,
lost
no.
protection.
Beep,
Sorry,
beep, beep,
Beryl.
beep, beep. Oh,
Wait, do you not have a warcaster?
Nope, sure don't.
so Barrel is no longer protected from evil.
Oh wait, actually, hang
you
on. I had
still
bless up. Let me see if I roll a 4. If I roll a
Mm.
4
Oh, yeah,
on the bless die, I can
Yeah.
hit.
Oh, wah wah.
Oh, Oh.
Never,
All right.
never happened.
Yep.
Wah wah.
All right. Why did my concentration go away? That's weird. Let me fix my mic real quick.
Oh wait. Oh, Zalafane, are you gonna save my concentration? Oh my
Yes,
god.
I'll help sir.
Thank you. Zalafane always helps me out.
There you go.
All right,
how-
so he uses his reaction, and you do keep your protection. So just mark
Alright.
yourself as using your reaction. Although I guess your turn's next. But what are you gonna do, Vlad?
I am going to Toll the Dead on this guy.
Nice.
Dong. All right, so you stand chanting. Although, oh, wait a minute. Is Toll the Dead a pre-spell?
Yes.
Oh, you get it, the pre-spell.
Let me check something.
I'll have to look to see what.
Oh, never mind. But this wouldn't be a
Pretty sure I
divine.
got it as a-
This isn't a divine
as a-
spell you're casting. This
No,
is
it's just
technically an arcane. All right, so you cast Toll the Dead, which he would have to make a wisdom.
Not the best choice for this, but we'll roll with it.
Oh yeah, he is unimpressed by your necrotic energy and just
All right,
laughs it off.
All right, in that case, in that case, I'm going to just, yeah, that's it. That's all I'm doing.
All right,
That's my turn.
Zalafe.
Okay.
Beat him to death.
Still can't
Steal that kill.
can't see Titus. Right?
Come on.
I
Titus,
don't think you can see
Probably
him.
not. Yeah.
make sure he isn't like in this.
Yeah, I can't see him either.
Okay.
No, you wouldn't see him from there. No.
Okay, no.
Yeah, I can't see him.
Alrighty. Action will hit this guy. We'll see what happens. This one.
Scholarly flaming beating stick.
Yeah, 22 will strike him.
Okay, everything's in there.
So
10 plus 15 fire. Just-
So fire doesn't do anything, but he would take. What's the 5? That's not fire damage, right?
It is, yes.
Oh, okay. So then he would just take the 10.
and 15 fire.
Yeah, so he would just take the 10 then. He does not seem to take fire damage.
Oh.
Great.
It's like the fire singes him, but nothing happens.
Weird.
Yep. Alrighty.
Mr. Lionface. Stupid
I'll
mutant.
cast...
Which one did you attack? The one that Anna Kate was beating on, right?
Yeah, this one, yeah.
Yeah, the one that's
This one.
supposed to be, yeah. I think I'll just end there.
All right. Lion face.
Lion face.
So, how does he feel about
Lion
radiant
face.
energy?
Does it even need to make...
He just smiles as the radiant bathes him. It does not do anything to him.
He's like taking a shower in it.
Yeah, he's like,
Stop.
I forgot the warmth of the radiance. And he is going to rush forward,
Barrel's in trouble now.
drawing a greatsword, which is not,
trouble.
which I don't think is on fire, unlike the other guy's greatsword. This one just looks really cool. And he is going to come at. Well, hang on, let me see. What does this other ability do? That's not as helpful. Oh, interesting. All right. Yeah, he's coming to barrel, coming at you. swinging his greatsword. Whoa. Which would be at disadvantage. 18 misses as you duck under. He growls and swings again. Actually, now he knows you have that on you. So instead of that, for his second attack, he's going to try to grab you.
I mean, he would have attacked without or he would have missed without the disadvantage on that one. So I don't know if the protection came into play there.
It didn't, but he would now kind of sense that that's on you. Like, he would know he's at disadvantage and that you have that effect. So he's going to try to grab you with a grab. So you can use Dex, Acrobatics, or Athletics to try to stop him.
That's still an attack, so it's still a disadvantage, right?
No, this is a skill check.
So it replaces an attack, but it is not an attack roll.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which is kind of part of why he's doing it. So, Athletics. Oh, no, he's going to grab you. And pull you into the room a bit. So he only has 10 more feet of movement. But he would pull you back one, ending his turn. This Chained Angel, I don't think these guys have immunity to Radiant. So give me a roll for your... Oh, no, they do. That's right, because the explodey thing. These guys are all Radiant immune. So yeah, so this does nothing to him. He's gonna fly over this way and attack Anna-Kate.
Bring it.
18.
Said, wishing that she had not. No. I am 20 at the moment.
So you sidestep the first swing.
Wait a second. Which one is attacking me?
This guy. Oh, wait, so he does have a flank,
gets
yeah.
+2, yeah.
So that first one would hit. Yeah.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. It's 22. I forgot to mark. She has, she's got Agile Parry now because she did attack with an unarmed strike.
Oh, all right. So then, yeah, that would miss you, luckily. All right. So you dodge just barely. That's it for him. Sim, who is prone.
Right. Well, I'll stand up. I can stand up. That's fine. Everything's fine here, everyone.
Everything's fine.
Yeah. All right. Goodness. I guess it's gonna be 2 Eldritch Blasts for Lion Face and 1 for this diva in front of me.
Pew pew pew.
I'm gonna
you
Play lion face now.
and you have the feat that lets you do this without disadvantage, right?
Correct.
Okay.
So I'll do Lion Face first.
Yeah, both of those would strike him. Pew, pew.
All right. Unfortunately, I'm gonna push him with each one, so 20 feet back.
All right, so you do
Not good enough,
25. And he
Those
is
are good damage rolls.
pushed back, breaking the
Does he
grab.
take Beryl with him, or does he drop her?
Now that would break the grab if you're force movement.
And then 1 for the one right in front of me.
Yeah, 28 will strike him.
All right, 10 more feet for the diva.
This one would take the damage to its temp HP.
All right.
And get pushed 10 feet.
Yep. And then I will take some of my remaining movement. And my bonus action will pull Titus 5 feet closer to me.
Nice.
To resist. Come over here, please.
Alright, so he falls out of his chair onto the ground, prone. Oh.
He was already restrained. Not that much worse a position for him.
Right.
Wow.
That is all for me.
Alright.
See how
The diva here did not like you pushing his buddy. So she's going to fly over here and attack Titus. Or not Titus, sorry, Sim.
Come at me.
20?
Nope. 20. Alright, with the flank, just hits.
Alright, so catches you off guard with the distraction, doing 6 slashing, 18 necrotic.
Oof.
She cuts you on a downward swing. And she says, you'll die here.
Alright, and now we're gonna try that concentration save one more time.
And you make it.
That's good enough. Yep, great.
All right. So the other angel is going to fly here, letting out a roar. I need another strength save from everyone.
Damn it.
This one includes me, right?
Yes, because you would see this one, although you're already prone.
Man,
So 17 if you failed, or 8 if you made it. Radiant damage.
I'm gonna waste a crit on that.
Man.
Hold on. I need to roll a Constitution check.
I just stood up. I just knocked over again.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
alright.
These guys are
Okay.
so strong. All right, so that was it for him. Into the new round, Titus. So you are on the ground, bound. At least they're not torturing you anymore.
What's my situation for my armor and my weapons?
I'll say that you still have your armor. Your weapons are probably laying against the wall near this door.
Okay.
Right, it takes 10 minutes to get you out of your armor.
Yeah, so they probably didn't take your armor off.
All right. Just for a little bit of flair, I'm gonna say they remove my chest plates because my rippling abs are showing.
Uh-huh.
All right, sure.
No, I'm kidding,
My-
but,
If I see this, my
Disclaimer,
next
okay,
attack's
we'll
a
go with that.
disadvantage.
What the? Oh my!
Uh-huh.
Is there anything I can do to get out of these bindings?
So you can use sleight of hand, or it's a straight strength check to try to rip the bindings, but that's much harder.
Oh, the strength test is much harder. The sleight of hand's easier.
Yeah, sleight of hand is easier to break free. Strength check, you'd be like DC 25
Okay. Well,
to just
I'm
rip
still
them with your
I'm gonna gamble on the strength check because my sleight of hand is not as good.
All right. Oh, no. So you well, it wouldn't be athletics; it'd be a strength check.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it'd just be raw strength. So just I think.
Oh, raw. Oh, okay. I did not
Yeah.
realize that.
It's a
relative-
strength
I'm gonna do it
check.
this time because I said that,
Yeah.
even though I misread the thing. But it's actually a lot closer than I realized.
Yeah.
I couldn't even get this if I wanted to.
Yeah, you might not be strong enough to manually rip out of the ropes. All right, so you struggle a bunch, but are unable to get free. Beryl.
Oof, I'm surrounded, and I'm assuming that can I move through here, or I would have to tumble or overrun. Right?
You would have to, tumble or overrun.
And if I
Wait,
tumble
through-
with Dex, they can still counter with athletics, right?
No, they have to use Dex if you're trying to
Oh,
get
okay.
past them.
All right, so I have a little bit of a chance, a
Yeah.
tiny chance. All right, and that's a bonus action to tumble, right? Or
Bonus
what?
or action, your
Yeah,
choice.
okay. All right.
that's
I saw that one of these guys was immune to fire. I want to know if they're immune to cold. So I'm going to turn to the one between me and Anna Kate and do a. Is this ranged? No, it's a saving throw. Okay, so I'm going to try and do a frostbite on this guy because I want to know if he's like immune to more elemental stuff or if it's just a fire thing.
All right, so you cast Frostbite, which is a con save.
Well, he's probably pretty damn good at con, isn't he? Damn it.
Oh, but he would fail, taking
Oh,
6
whoa.
points of cold damage. Does not
Okay,
seem
okay,
to
that's
be
good to know.
resistant.
All right, then my bonus action is going to be I'm going to cast the very misnamed, since I've always done it as fire, but I'm going to do it as cold now. But
Flare roll. All right.
Oh, yeah. Flare roll.
So you do the cold shield on yourself.
I do the cold version, yeah. And that's not concentration, that's action, bonus action. I'm not going to run away at the moment. That's my turn.
All right. The diva is going to go for Sim because Beryl looks all cold now, and she's protected anyway. So, all right, multi-attack, scythe. Ooh, 24.
Oh, that'll do it. That'll do it.
Shh. 28.
I can't take too many more of those.
She slices upward. Second slice is going to be downward. Ooh, but she trips and stumbles, completely missing. And I need a concentration check.
All right, that's gonna be fun.
Oh!
Don't forget your bless.
The bless
That's-
is already on
it's
there.
in
That's an
there.
8.
Oh,
8.
never mind.
So yeah, I think that's going to go.
Yeah,
So Beryl is no longer protected from good and evil.
yeah.
Most of them think that she is, so
Yeah, they know they disrupted your concentration. They didn't know what you were concentrating on. Anything
yeah, there's
else?
A lot of stuff going on.
All right, that's it for her. Chain Devil is who hit him?
Angel.
Chain Angel, yeah. Who hit him hard? I think that was Anna Kate.
get out of it.
Hey.
So
You don't know that.
is coming at you with a fiery greatsword. Oh, first recharge. D6. Nope, no recharge. So he attacks Anna Kate twice. 24.
That hits.
Oh,
Not a crit, so you take 16 slashing and 12 fire. Second attack. Well, no, again with the 1. All right, so he stumbles and almost falls over. That's it for him. And a Kate.
All right. I am going to return the favor. Look at him, and I punch him first.
Oh, right in the chest. 26 will strike him. Or 6. No sneak.
No. I'm gonna roll the dice here. Shadow Strider.
Oh yeah. Oh. 8, 11 points. So he is badly wounded with that attack.
He is bad about it. All right. Key for the flurry of blows. No.
First one will miss.
All right. Trying again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that lands.
All right. I'll use the sneak attack on this one. Since apparently I'm not going to get a crit.
11. All right. So you get a spinning kick right to his chest. Oh, he falls over,
So
dying.
I get the I get all the effects of a hero's feast spell, right?
For what?
Looking at the description that you posted of the Chained Angels chance at redemption.
Oh, is that? Hang on. Uh, so he's not dead yet. He's dying, but yes, if he dies, you would get that. He's currently bleeding out.
Flurry, I'm gonna
Just punch him on the ground.
punch him on the ground.
Go!
I'm gonna actually
You're free!
Him in the head.
Just like step on his head. Ah! All right.
Curb stomp.
Exactly.
This is the
Curb stomp.
here.
All right. So you punched him while he's down.
Oh my
I'm gonna
god.
stab him. I'm gonna stab him.
Oh my god!
Yeah, you stab him on the ground.
So
that's
auto-crit?
two. Yeah, that's 2 failed death saves.
Oh, it's yeah.
So yeah, he is very much dying on the ground now.
Second attack.
All right.
Oh,
So yeah,
no, 19. Oh no,
that would hit him. So yeah, he dies.
I think it's
And yeah, I guess you would get the hero's feast thing.
Nice.
So weird.
So
That's a fucking expensive like buff too.
I'm I'm sure
so-
all disease and poison which didn't.
As you are
No,
about to
please.
kill him, he says, "Thank you," and then you kill him, and you get the enchantment.
Oh my god.
All right, let me roll the 2d10 for the extra hit points.
2.
Ah, only
Alright,
9.
so 9 extra hit points.
Only
I
for a
thought it was
day.
one.
Less than half. what it could give you, but yes.
Wait, can these
All of
stack?
those ones on her blast. Oh
Well,
my
it's
lord.
it's
Goodness
temp.
me.
I mean, it's temp
No,
hit
it's not
points. They
temp.
don't.
No, these aren't temp. Its hit point maximum is also increased by 2d10, and it gains the same number of hit points.
So it's like aid.
Oh,
And it lasts for 24 hours.
yeah. I
Just
don't.
like aid. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if they would stack, but we'll just say you get the 9 for now.
Yeah.
Well,
may
I
not
didn't.
come up.
I was already
That's-
out of temp hit
That's the
points. So.
same.
Yeah.
No,
description
no, I'm just
as
wondering
aid.
if you kill a bunch of these, like whether.
That's
Yeah.
exactly
Oh
the same.
no!
Named effects can't stack. You
Yeah,
can only
exactly.
Yeah.
But that's exactly the same description as aid, and aid
No,
does stack with temp HP.
Oh, but
I
yeah,
guess what they're saying is it won't stack. If I kill the other one, I won't get.
yeah,
Oh,
you
that
wouldn't
makes
keep
sense.
getting
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because you would already be
Oh.
under the effect of it.
No, that's fair. That.
Yeah.
So,
That's what I was just thinking about. Is all.
anything else, Anna Kate?
No, I definitely used everything I had there.
All right, Vlad.
Oh, God damn it. That's right. I will stand my ass up
Yeah.
again. All right. Oh look. And I can see Titus. A question, because I'm not sure how you do this. If I teleport Titus, can I teleport him out of his bindings?
No, if you teleport someone, the bindings would teleport with them.
Okay. Just checking.
You'd have to cut his bindings, which usually, if you have a sharp weapon like slashing damage, it's an action. You could just cut the ropes.
Style.
Oh,
Once playing, we're adventurers.
no.
It's good.
Yeah. I am going to roll the dice in this one. I am going to actually cast Vortex Warp, which is a spell, and you know me.
Oh, I do. I even have it
Titus.
already. What level's Vortex Warp 2?
2,
D10 roll, please.
Goat.
10.
Give us a goat.
10.
I don't know. I think random animals are the funniest effects. So.
I do think random animals is the funniest, but
let's see. Oh. Interesting. All right.
okay.
So the angel here is going to stand back up.
No. That's the last thing
Are you
anyone
kidding me?
No.
Holy
Just cast
fuck.
Resurrection, the closest thing. What the fuck?
And he just kind of stares at you, but it doesn't seem to do anything. He's just kind of standing there staring at you.
Go get the bad guys. And but before let's resolve that. That's what's happened, and I say that. But I'm going to actually teleport him to right next to Beryl.
Like here?
Yep, literally. Right. Actually, no. This guy's in the air, so I will teleport him right underneath.
Oh, he landed. He's not in the air anymore. He just flew over everyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, never mind. Then yeah, right next to Beryl.
Okay.
I'm hoping Beryl will be able to get him free.
So Titus suddenly warps 5 feet next to Beryl. Wow.
It was a very expensive spell for such a small effect. God damn it. And then I wish to quicken a spell, and I'm going to blast that guy right there.
Okay, so you blast him. Yeah, those would hit.
Or 30.
So why do you get 3 if Sim only gets 2? Aren't you the same level?
I've been rolling 3. I split 2 and 1. No, I.
Oh, right, you split them. All right, so that is 30. Oh, as he is blasted 3 times.
And that's my turn.
All right, Zalafe.
Why does it keep
Is the guy next to me hostile?
He's just sort of standing there staring at Vlad. It might be a little creepy, actually, but he's not looking hostile.
That's so weird.
He's just staring longingly into my eyes.
Uh-huh.
More like a zombie.
Can you make a zombie angel? What the fuck?
I didn't think you could, but
So he's got like his curb stomp face just staring at you.
Sim, he didn't. Sim, he didn't think you could. But apparently, he can.
Yeah.
I'll what should I do? Let me test something. I'll attempt to shoot a firebolt at the big lion dude.
The lion guy? Alright.
Yes.
Lion dude.
the guy whose hand is on fire.
Was it?
Yeah, he had the flaming hand.
Oh, well, never mind. It's probably it was resistant. I just wanted to check the resistance.
You can also, if you want a bonus action, do a Arcana check on any of these guys.
It's a bonus action.
Yeah. Maybe you might know something about them.
Can I do it on all of them?
No, you'd target one kind, one at a time.
We kind of know this one. We kind of know this one. We got like nothing on this guy.
Let's see. Sure. I'll do a. Fine. A bonus action. Sure. I'll check on the big guy.
Alright, lion face.
Archon.
Oh, yeah, you know quite a bit. You know they're strong against wisdom and charisma saves. You know they are immune to radiant. They're not actually immune to fire. They're resistant to non-magical attacks. You know that they're normally very noble angels. Like they can always discern lies. And they can shape change into humanoids or lions. The most pressing thing is that they are spellcasters, and their sword attacks burst into flame if they hit you. So they hit pretty hard with their greatswords.
Is it resistant to fire?
It's not. It takes normal fire damage,
Okay.
even though it does have fiery hands and sword.
Necrotic too?
Yeah, no necrotic resistance.
Okay.
Just immune to radiant.
Okay. Yeah, there's too much shit in the way. Fuck, that'd be interesting. No. Let's see. If I could. I can't like see Titus really. There's too much shit in the way. Like, can't Titus bonds.
You should be able
Can
to.
I, oh,
No, you can
is he
see
like
him now.
Is he bound by a rope
Yeah.
or like metal bindings?
By a rope. They tied him up. Basically his hands are tied around his back and he's on the floor.
Can I shoot said rope with a firebolt?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I hold my hands up.
Yeah, I mean, you would be at disadvantage because he's prone, but you could try.
Okay.
What would be the difficulty of that? I'd say...
Like a
I don't know. No, not 5.
Five, it'd be a five.
Shouldn't it just be a damage bonus?
DC 5.
It
Do you
deals enough
see?
damage.
Well, I mean, the rope would have a certain amount of AC to hit it. I would say like a 15, probably.
I tried.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
I will
Disadvantage, but with bless, probably a hit.
Oh.
great.
Oh,
You're
oh,
kidding.
oh,
Are you
no!
Oh.
Oh man,
You had to say that out loud.
sorry.
Is it?
That's a 2. Yeah, that's.
So unfortunately, that will probably hit Titus instead.
My, my fingertips are
That
just on
misses.
fire.
It's a 14. It misses.
All right. If
Yeah, it would miss the ropes. Does it miss Titus? I guess, yeah, he's armored, so I guess it would hit his armor and just kind of burn it a little.
Yeah.
I'll step up to here. And that'll be it.
Oh wait, you said your chest was exposed, didn't you, Titus?
yeah, but
It
the
was-
hands
it
are
was-
out.
No, I'm just kidding. It's fine.
That was just for flavor.
That was just for flavor. That wasn't for AC. That wasn't for yeah, his armored
The
pecs.
firebolt singes off his
Cellophane
chest
just
hair.
gave him a chest whack.
Although
Just
I
burned
will
off
say,
all
you
his
said
chest
this lion guy was burning my chest, which would be difficult through the armor. So if you want to take it
Well,
off,
no, he could have been
called-
touching the
called
armor and
metal.
yeah, exactly,
It's
burning
called
the
Meat metal.
handling the
Yeah,
heating the
metal,
breastplate. So
Lion face.
lion face.
Leon Face.
Right. It's all gotta be Latinized. 'cause they're-
Right, exactly.
Oh, Jesus.
Can he fly?
he's got gigantic
Oh,
wings.
there's Thulin.
Oh yeah, he definitely can fly.
But he's a large
Um,
creature with 10-foot ceilings. You can't get above it.
Yeah, that's true though. He probably doesn't have the room. So
Thulin leave the room.
I guess no, he doesn't have reach either. All right.
I don't think.
Oh, that's annoying. All right, Titus.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes,
What happened to Thulin?
Thulin. Who's Thulin?
The angel who guided us here.
Oh, he's in the background. He probably just ran back.
He turned into one of these things.
When
Yeah.
we opened the door, he like ran,
Oh,
dissipated or something.
I have a bless on that bastard.
I
That
think
little-
he's gonna grab Titus and use his action to move him back here for now.
Oh.
And that's it for him. This guy is confused about why his buddy got back up and is staring at
What's up with your eyes, dude?
Vlad.
What are you looking at me like that
it's like
for?
that's creepy. And then he's going to attack Anikate.
Disadvantage.
Okay, fine.
Does Hero's Feast give him disadvantage?
No.
it's the frost. The frostbite.
This guy? I thought you frostbit the guy in front of you.
Oh wait, who's attacking?
It's the guy with the orange circle.
Yeah, that's who I frostbit.
Oh, I thought you frostbit this
yeah.
guy.
No, it was the
No,
other
I
guy.
I said the
Oh,
one between me and Anna.
All right. Well, let me
Yeah.
change the damage then.
Sorry.
So then this guy took 6. Okay. He's wounded then. So he is
like him
going
that way.
to. Yeah, he'll go for Anikate. He doesn't have flank anymore because creepy dead guy is not actually
No,
threatening.
no.
Going on there.
His buddy could be. You know.
Nope. Anikate ducks and dodges twice. Sim.
Dive, dodge, and-
Duck,
Alright,
duck
well,
dive, dodge. All
More
3.
Eldritch Blasts for my friend in front of me, as always.
That duck.
Alright, as you start chanting, this guy, who I forgot is a caster, casts Counterspell.
Ooh, fun.
And your spell would fail.
Great.
He doesn't have to roll for that. Beep, beep, beep,
Which
beep, beep.
one?
That was this guy. Lion face.
Lion face is a cut.
Reaction used. Fancy. Okay.
Yep.
Very fancy.
Beep, 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 beep.
And then I will, I guess, just attempt to telekinetically shove the one in front of me back 5 feet, because I don't like being flanked if I can avoid it.
Alright, that's a strength save, right?
Yep. Here, let me.
Oh, no. He cares
Oh
not.
yeah, that's
Or she.
Yep.
Alright,
So that's
fine.
so that's...
And yep, that's all for me.
Alright, so this one who is flanking you is going to scythe you again. Ooh, 27, I assume is going to hit you.
Yeah, that'll land.
Oh, 30. Ouch.
Okay.
Now you are badly wounded.
Yeah, that takes me from just barely not bloodied to badly wounded.
22.
That'll hit.
24.
Ooh, I'm down.
Oh,
Alright, Sim goes down. The chained angel here is going to attack Barrel. Oh, 25 will strike, but I know you have your cold armor. So 30 damage, and you deal 5 to him. Second attack. Oh, man. Good rolls. Another, well, only 13 that time, and 8 to him. Alright, that's it for him. New round. Titus, so you're in the corner prone. What are you going to do?
Try to get these cuffs off again, but with a sleight of hand.
Okay, so that would be Dex.
Is that, wait, is it a... I can click sleight of hand though, right? It's not Dex. Like I... Like
Yeah, you can click it. It just uses Dex.
Okay, alright. Making sure.
Oh, so yeah, you would manage to slip out of your bindings.
Cool.
Toot, toot,
I'm
toot.
gonna stand up on my feet.
The lion face will look over at you, hefting his greatsword, getting ready to attack. Anything else?
Hold on a second. I'm just trying to click off that own symbol. I just don't see it. Oh, there it is. Just keeps appearing. Oh, because I'm clicking the wrong fucking thing. Alright,
There you go.
um,
You can also click it off in the chat. You could click the garbage can on prone.
oh. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Alright. And then so I stand up. I still have 15 feet of movement, right?
Yes.
My weapons are over here.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna take 10 feet of movement. Get here. And then I don't have action, right?
No, you can bonus action and try to overrun or tumble through this guy to get to this diagonal space. You can do it to either of them. I would suggest the smaller one, though, because it's easier.
No, I was just trying to debate if I could get a hand on that guy to try to goading attack to get the...
Oh, like punch him in the face?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I mean, you can goading attack with a fist.
Alright, cool. Then I'm gonna punch him in the face.
So as
Very
he's
unarmed.
slashing poor Barrel, you just come in from the side and try to punch him.
I do not have an unarmed strike set up, so should I just click?
It's basically just a melee attack.
Proficient strength attack.
Yeah.
You can even roll your strength save if you want the roll.
Alright, strike save it is. Sounds good. So I believe it's this one, right?
Yeah, 19 would punch him, so you deal 1 point of damage plus strength modifier. So that's 5, right?
Yeah, and then the goading strike, so
Oh, wow. 11 damage on a punch.
and then 17.
Ugh.
Are you a monk?
DC.
Wisdom save?
Yes.
Alright, so yeah, he's goaded, and he turns with his flaming sword towards you.
And that was my bonus action, you said?
That would be... that would have been your action.
Oh, so slipping out of the... Wait, well,
So technically slipping out should have been your action, but I forgot because I was thinking of tumbling.
that's why I was asking.
Yeah, you wouldn't have been able to take an attack this turn. But that's fine, we'll just say you did it. Barrel.
how high are the ceilings?
10 feet.
10 feet.
I have been waiting for so long to use the spell.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh no.
I am going to have a pillar of stone come up from the ground underneath every single one of the enemies,
Ooh.
including zombie that is looking gazingly at Vlad because I don't realize.
That's a divine
He
spell,
just
right?
loves me.
No,
Because you're a druid.
druidic. It's druidic.
primal.
Isn't that?
Oh,
We
Does
have
that
a
count as-
special bond.
does that count as I always thought druids did divine. Is that something
you always
else?
Told me that you always
No,
told
it's
me that
primal.
you were primal.
Is it primal? All right. Hang on.
I have had this prepared for so long, and I've never seen a good opportunity to use it. I always thought I'd use it to get us up out of.
All right, yeah.
That could be fun.
Well, it says a primal form of divine magic. So I think this,
It's still primal because it's only in the druid spellbook. So
but one of these guys has a thing that targets divine magic.
Oh, yeah.
Let me see.
I mean, Beryl is
Ooh.
not religious. She does not like worship any god. Like, I mean, I don't know how that. Like, you don't. I don't know how that works because I know that's like a lot more pivotal to like the clerics and paladins and stuff and their builds and how they.
Somewhat
literally,
irrelevant, but
only
in-
druids can cast it, and druids are primal casters. So
In
if
the
it's
next
at all
cover,
useful to know
DD
that.
next, they split them up.
Yeah, I know.
If you-
If it's
Yeah.
if it's only
Yeah.
if it's only one of them, then I say yeah, give them whatever it is you have. You know, if it's
Well-
all of them, then I'd say that's a little more pivotal.
Well,
I think the first sentence in like the druid thing says druids revere nature of a ball, gaining their spells and other magical powers either from the force of nature itself or from a nature deity.
all right. I mean, I know in the newer one, they are splitting them up. So I'll just say it is primal, so they can't target you.
yeah, but
All right, so
Indy
it's a,
next is never a good thing
it's
to
a
use
dex,
as a.
it's a dex save DC 16.
Okay.
This is so satisfying to see because you talked about this to me months
Right?
ago. Like you brought this spell up and doing it months ago. to
I've
me
never
after
actually
a
seen
game.
someone pull this spell off. So
6 pillars. Each pillar is 5 feet.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Uh,
5,
and
6,
you-
including the zombie guy that I don't realize might not be against us anymore because I really don't,
I don't
think
think
Beryl
he'll
would understand.
dodge. I'm gonna throw it
I
out there.
don't think Beryl would understand that he might not be on or that he might be on our side. So.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I
Oh, yeah.
don't know.
Okay, so it's going to be a dex save.
Dex, DC 16, which they
Uh,
might be good at.
all right, I'll do lion face first.
Oh wait, can you target lion face?
I can tell you
Yeah.
everyone, right?
I
Jinx
assume.
everybody.
Well, but it says you can target the ground under a creature if that creature is medium or smaller.
Oh,
Oh.
size. All right, so never mind.
Alright.
Lion face is too big.
Sorry.
Oh.
No, it's fine. I want to make sure I do it
It
right.
seems like that pillar should still punch through him, but that's all right.
Just like this is a
But
tiny
he's too
pillar.
heavy. It starts to lift him up, and it's like, wait a minute.
All right, so this guy fails. So what does he take? 66.
21.
And become restrained.
21
What a
bludgeoning
brutal
and-
foul.
Yeah, restrained.
All right,
Wow.
so restrained and 21 damage.
I mean,
And I know we're over time, so we're probably going to end after this. This
the
guy.
hallway is so crowded. Like Beryl kept.
I mean,
trying to
honestly,
plan
I
other
want to
things.
see the conclusion of this
Oh.
because this is an
Get anywhere.
amazing spell.
So
Yeah,
this guy made it. Does he take half, or is he just avoid it? So
On
if-
success, no longer must either. Okay, no, that's what happens. I don't think he takes anything. I don't,
Okay.
Hold on. Yeah, saving throw, lifted. Fuck.
I don't think it takes anything.
yeah, I'm guessing he just jumps to the side and dodges.
Is it-
Is it
Uh,
a save?
So the
say anything,
yeah, if it
so-
doesn't say half damage, then it would be. This guy up here is not even going to try to dodge because he's just still staring at Vlad, and he gets crushed into the ceiling and just falls over,
Sorry,
broken. Still staring at Vlad as he's on the ground.
I just feel like Beryl was just not really engaged with what was going on up there, and as far
Yeah.
as she was concerned, that was still an enemy.
That's
I
fine.
mean, yeah.
Oh wait, we got the other two as well.
Yeah.
So this one is resistant.
Oh yeah.
No, it's just the two. Because lion face can't be targeted. So the
Right, but
run.
Base 4,
Oh.
yeah.
Jeez, okay.
Oh,
So that one
she-
avoids it.
she's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the last one. Nope, that would fail. So give me a roll for her.
Oh, Oh, do I roll it again? Okay.
Yeah, it's not an AoE. They're different pillars.
So I feel like that was 4.
27.
1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like there should be one more.
One of them auto failed the save. That's the one that died.
Yeah, the one that
Right.
back
that would be
here.
5. Right. Okay. Oh wait.
Yeah, that was the last one.
He's rolled saves
Oh,
for,
I see.
five,
You
for
didn't.
4 times.
You didn't roll.
Yeah, we're
them.
good.
I see. Okay. Got
No,
it.
he's not really an enemy. He's just being weird. He's a weird corpse because of Vlad.
I squished Vlad's admirer and I damaged one other, and that's all I got out of that.
You got 2 of them damaged and restrained.
Gotcha. All right. All right.
How long does that restrain last for?
Where's the other restraint?
Presumably until they deal with the spell, right?
I see it. It's like really little.
Okay.
The restrained creature may use an action to make a strength
Yeah,
or
so
dex
he's-
check.
he's
Your
just stuck
choice
for now.
against Spell DC. Yeah.
Okay.
They're pinned between the pillar and the ceiling.
Or
Yeah.
they could attack it. I think they can. They're restrained, but they can attack the pillar at disadvantage.
Can they attack the pillar they're on top of? I guess they could. Yeah.
Yeah.
It would
So
still be
that
at disadvantage,
that would
yeah.
be it for Barrel, right?
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Alright. So we probably should end here though, because we are a little over. So why don't we do MVP votes and we'll pick this up next time.
I think
MVP Titus for getting us in this shit.
Oh my gosh.
Can I bonus action try to tumble through these guys at the end of my turn, just so that we're ready for the next turn?
Yeah, sure. If you want to do a tumble, who are you tumbling against? The winged Death Angel or the chained angel?
The chained angel?
Okay.
Well, they're both
So
restrained 10 feet in the
No,
air.
oh, that's
yeah,
true.
so they would automatically fail that because you would.
Oh, okay.
So you could just
Then yeah.
you could do it
I
then.
want to tumble through to here and then use. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
That's my turn.
That would give them oppies if you go that far back.
Even though they're like.
They would just be a
Yeah.
disadvantage.
All right. Bonus action disengage.
Okay, so then you're fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I
that's
thought
my
they
turn.
were 10 feet in the air, and she's like,
It doesn't matter. They have reach for that.
Yeah, they basically would be swinging down at her as she's running under.
10,
That's fine,
10
I was
feet
just
means
confused.
10 feet means they're in the square next to the square I'm in, which
Yeah.
means they're in range. Yeah.
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
D&D grids. They're you figure it out.
I
I'm
think
not-
of it though.
Alright, so I got 4 votes. I think I need.
Sorry, I got distracted. My apologies.
That's fine.
Tie. I'm gonna do that every
No,
session.
it's already not a 6-way tie.
I know. I just like 6-way tie.
Oh, that confused me for a moment, Barrel. So it is a tie between Sim and Titus.
Yay!
So D20 rolls you 2.
Oh, this means Titus is getting another story point.
No, these are only inspiration now.
Oh, they're only inspiration?
I'm
Well,
already inspired.
we're both already inspired, so.
We need
Alright.
to all remember to use our.
Use your inspiration, yeah. So Sim, you'd win it.
Yeah.
Congrats. Unfortunately, if you're inspired, then you wouldn't get anything.
Yep.
Yeah, story points are now only for journal or like special things.
Cool, got it. Right, I remember that now. I had forgotten.
Special thing.
I was thinking stuff like out of game, like if you want to draw a symbol for the group or something, like just or draw up like the group's layer, just stuff out of game, like to help out with storyline. I don't know, I haven't nailed it down yet, so it's really mostly just story right now. Doing a journal.
Cool.
Makes sense.
I might consider doing some kind of thing for quartermaster. I don't know. I'm thinking about it.
You used to in the beginning. You did stuff for quartermaster.
Yeah.
But I understand why you took it away, but because there are
Well,
sessions
getting
where
a point
I
for
don't do
quartermaster
anything.
every game would be weird.
Yeah, that would be the
It was in
thing.
the
It,
beginning,
it might be
yeah.
like maybe once a month or something. I don't know. You guys could switch it up. But yeah,
Anyway,
good
good
good game,
game.
everyone. Yeah.
Titus, good game.
Thanks, Titus.
Thank you, Titus.
I'm sorry, Titus. Were you bored with the parties?
Yeah, I'm like, I had all my notes ready, all neatly prepared for the next, and Titus is like, I'm going to go on the side quest. I'm like, what? All right.
I honestly thought I could get out. I really, the theory on this, I thought I'd be able to poke my head in. I see a few fucking guys in prison or something, and then run out. and then I was going to tell everybody about it.
It's
Oh
a
my God.
prison. It's a magical
That's fine.
prison.
It was entertaining. I enjoyed it.
Why
Well, I
wouldn't
mean,
the magical prison be secure?
I don't know if the group would thought it was as interesting, but
we have
I
no
know
plans
I
on
know
doing this
that.
right now, but whatever.
I feel like I feel like there would be some, not very many, but there might be some parties would have been like, too bad, he was a good tank.
Yeah.
Let's go hire
so Titus, you got a backup character?
Let's go hire someone at Aldrin's Watch.
That might be funny, actually. Titus is just now trapped in the prison for like the next month or whatever. We'll get him out at some point.
I wouldn't have even been mad at you guys. I wouldn't have been.
Be like, I deserve this. I deserve this.
Okay, so here's the thing. I legitimately considered it, but in character, there's a real good reason why that would never happen. He's carrying the portable hole.
Oh yeah, he's got the group stuff. Yeah.
Even without the portable hole, I think in character it might not.
That's
have happened,
Titus's
but-
insurance policy. He's like, I have the party loot, so they have to come save me.
As a player, it was never in question. I was always going to go after Titus, but I was like, Sim wouldn't. Why would Sim do it? And I was like, oh wait, no, he's got the hole.
Daryl,
He's
no,
got
it's-
her loot.
I'm
We
sorry,
have to save him.
I'm sorry, it's the opposite for me. Beryl was more likely to go after you than I was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Carol's
Nice.
like, we must save the tribe, and we're all like, oh, tribe.